What is going on, all you beautiful, amazing people out there? Welcome back to another Dazzo and Friends talk show live with me, Toxic Atlas, aka just Atlas at this point. Today, we have a very, very special guest, Apex Gamer. He's up in the chat with us, so let's go ahead and hop on over into Discord, have a chat with him, and talk for a couple hours and figure out how did he get to where he is today. But let us hop on over.
It's easy to go through there, but now I guess you gotta get your 20,000 steps in.
20,000 steps.
20,000 steps. What did I walk into? 20,000 steps.
We're talking about a little lady going to CVS pharmacy to pick up the prescriptions. Instead of using the drive-through, she just got out of her car and walked in. She didn't even pick a handicap spot. Like, she could have easily picked a handicap spot, and nobody would have questioned her.
Oh my.
Even without one of those little placard things.
Oh my god. Old women.
Well, I really like your remote job. Well, you're welcome. It only took us 8 hours to get it done. We got rained on. I fell out of the truck and smacked my head once.
Oh jeez.
I stepped on a pit or a mulch floor because when it was facing the wrong direction and got whacked in the head again. All for you. All for you to enjoy you walking into the pharmacy.
Oh my god. Talk about one hell of a day.
I mean, it was. I mean, I've been back to this company. I've had 5 years previous with them, and I've only been back for this my second day. And I just tried out other jobs. You know, I do taxes a little bit, and I was working. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Demet's Candy
Yes,
Company,
Dimitri.
or else now known as Platis.
You can't hear the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Platis is, or Demet's Candy Company is where they make like the chocolate turtles that you'll see in the store, or the chocolate macadamia nut clusters. That was my line. I got to make those.
I mean, it was better than what I do.
What do you do?
I clean cars. Literally.
Dude, you know what? I did that for a while too. I did car detailing. I worked at a car wash. And we had this one guy, every time he'd come in, yeah, I'm here for the, can I get for the platinum? I'm like, you want the platinum, right?
Oh.
Yes, for the platinum. I'm like, okay, great. You want to get a car detail? $55 for an interior, $55 for exterior, $110 for both? No, just for the platinum. I'm like, all right, cool. Platinum, right?
Yes.
I would just mess with him so bad.
Jesus.
It was so funny. It was hilarious.
Well, I have to do it. I don't ask people to do that because I work at a dealership.
Oh! You know what, though? Dealerships pay out a lot of money. They really do. Well, at least in New York. I don't know where you live.
No, not for me. They don't.
Wait, you live where?
Mystery.
Mystery?
That's a mystery. But I'll tell you this:
Oh.
$13 an hour. It ain't worth it half the time.
Oh my god, dude! In landscaping, I make $15 an hour. At Platis, I was making $18 an hour. Of course, I was in a supervisor position there.
I'd rather go back to
Well,
Walmart
I
and make
wouldn't say
17.
supervisor position, like line lead. Like I was responsible for my line.
I mean, work's work. Gotta do what I gotta do.
I mean, yeah. The only thing I really hated about it, you always had to wear those like EMS style gloves, and you had to wear the freaking hairnets and the freaking doctor's lab coats. You walked in there prepared for freaking chocolate surgery, dude.
I didn't know you worked at Willy Wonka's factory.
No, that's the Hershey factory, and I think Rochester. Listen, I'd be in trouble if I worked at a Jelly Belly factory, okay? Because I mean, let's be honest, a 2-pound bag of freaking jelly beans almost gone.
There it is.
You would just be
there it
snatching them off the line like mine. Doesn't taste right, mine.
I have a full one back here. I also have a Jolly Rancher problem.
Hey,
Oh,
so do I,
no.
man. I got one of those here too. I got Jolly Ranchers
Yeah.
as well.
See why I have to do landscaping now? I got to burn off all that extra sugar.
That makes sense. What is going on,
Can you
Operative
hear
Next?
the
Welcome to the
Discord,
chat.
everybody? Because I can't get back to my audio screen to turn it up.
Uh-oh.
Are you using your phone?
No, on my computer. What
Ethan.
did
Oh,
you
I was
do?
gonna say I don't know if that
Ethan?
headset was plugged into like the bottom of your phone or something.
I went to my stream schedule, and now I can't get my stream schedule to close
Uh-oh.
on Streamlabs.
That's not good.
Is it because you're live?
Hey, what's up, Steven?
No, just usually when I'm live, what I do is I go click on the schedule, and then I go back into the
you
Here,
guys
so
are
you guys can
enjoying the live,
actually
be sure to smash the like button
hear
and
me.
go check out Apex Gamer on his
That's
channel.
weird. It
Really
won't let me go
awesome
back
dude. I
into
really
the
want you guys to go do
camera
it.
mode where I can
Link
turn
is
on
going
my
to be in the
volume.
pinned comment by
Did
Sir
it freeze on
Dazzo
you?
himself. Go check him
Huh?
out. Show him some love and support.
It
might
might
have
have
to restart
froze on
Discord.
your computer.
I mean, Daz would know more than I would. Like, I don't know PC crap to save my
I
life.
might
I
have
barely
to,
get by. I
Eh,
barely made it.
I
Let's be
don't
honest,
think
okay?
Dazzo
Like,
knows all
if not
too
for
much.
tutorial videos, I'd be screwed.
I don't think Dazzle knows all too much. I mean, his tower doesn't look like anything. Looks like shit.
Don't talk too much shit there, bud.
Hey,
You
hey,
got worse
look,
computer PC
look.
than I
Guess who's
do.
here?
I may be on a laptop,
Get a
but
big
I have a
suit.
tower that at least can get air. Your tower can't even get air.
My tower has air.
Your
As air,
hair,
like fans.
hair, or air? Because
Tara with
That's an air.
hair.
it's heroin.
That's weird.
Listen, I can't. I have no
Wait
room to talk here. Okay, I'm the one that spilled tuna juice in my tower, and it sat for like 3 freaking years,
Oh my
waiting for me to rebuild it.
Bro.
And then instead of spending the money to rebuild it, my dumbass went out and got a freaking gaming laptop, which is now crap to bed.
Well,
Oh,
that's
Now
all
I
right.
finally spent the money to get my tower rebuilt, which is over here, behind actually my webcam, and I still have my laptop sitting behind my keyboard on my desk. My PS5 directly to the left of my laptop on my desk. My keyboard barely has enough freaking room. And we're talking like, if you guys ever been to a Jackson Hewitt office, like we're talking a giant Jackson Hewitt desk, and in front of me I have a 58-inch TV. That's my
There
monitor.
you go.
Well, I mean, that's something to be used
I mean,
for.
it's 4K, so I can't
works.
complain.
Shit, I need
yeah,
that
no,
now.
It works.
Damn it! Now I need to get a big 4K 50-inch TV for that.
No, 58. Or actually, well, you guys should one up me and get a 60.
Oh yeah, that's what I
probably
need.
be
I need to
awesome.
get this big 60-inch TV and all these small monitors around it.
Dude, you know, somebody was telling me you should get 2 smaller monitors and connect the monitors. I'm like, dude, I don't know how to do that. Oh, it's not
do
too
that.
hard. All you
That's the
gotta do,
gaming
like, yeah, all you
experience.
gotta do, Mr. Frickin' I build computers for a living and owns my own computer shop. I'm like, all you have to frickin' do. I'm like, you're just like a frickin' mechanic who sits there and it's like, oh, all you gotta do is take out these 4 bolts and you can just change the thing on your own.
Oh my
really? Because if I was the frickin' mechanic, then I probably could.
Okay. So
Oh yeah, you just gotta disconnect this tube and that tube and this tube, take out those 4 bolts and pop it in. I'm like, yeah, it sounds easy for you.
it wasn't that hard for me, at least. I just went to Goodwill, bought a 24-inch TV, and took my HDMI cord from my PS4 and plugged it into the computer.
It's simple
Right,
as
exactly.
that.
There you have it.
But you think, oh, you gotta
Yeah.
have that port and this port. I'm like, yeah, great. I don't even know what ports to look for. Like, what color are they? Are they color coded?
I'm colorblind. Can you at least point them out to me? What's lighter and what's
I mean,
darker?
shoot, even in EMS, we have a device that's called a KED, which is called the Kendrick's Education Device. They color coded the damn straps. The red strap on the one side goes to the red strap on the other side. You cinch it tight. You go down to the next one. The yellow strap goes on one side, goes to the yellow strap on the other, and you can't screw it up.
How's everybody doing in my
Oh my god.
Skittles is in the house.
Got Skittles.
Yeah.
I've
Skittles.
arrived.
He has
You've
arrived.
I have arrived.
Wait, who's in the house?
Skittles.
okay?
Skittles? Oh, I love Skittles.
The man that's been gone for too long.
Dude, I love Skittles. Like,
Skittles are awesome. I could
Aw,
eat a
thank
Skittles
you,
right
buddy.
now.
Appreciate that.
I get
Skittles
41
taste
ounce
good.
bags of Skittles. I have a problem.
I could eat a Skittles right now.
Yeah, me too.
Skittles, jelly beans, and Jolly Ranchers are my 3 weaknesses. I'll
Hey.
do almost anything to get my hands on either one of those 3 items.
Hey Skittles, I'm hungry. Come over here. I want some Skittles.
Whoa.
There you go.
Wow. Invitation denied.
Oh come on!
Invitation denied.
Well, screw you
I
too
felt
then.
that in my soul.
I was gonna give you some Jolly Ranchers, but fine, screw you too.
Oh, I'm sure you're
Also,
going
it's
to
going
give
to
me.
be an even trade.
Exactly.
No, I'm going to say this. It's quote unquote Jolly Rancher. No.
So what are we talking? Are we
Anyway.
talking like this is Halloween? We're all 4-year-olds, and we're like, I'll trade you 3 Jolly Ranchers for 4 Skittles.
I
I'll give you 2
mean,
Skittles
that's
and
not-
2
that's
Jolly
way.
Ranchers.
I would have said 10
mean,
Skittles for a Jolly Rancher.
I'm back.
Because Jolly Ranchers last longer.
Oh, what's up, Revenge? How's it
Yep.
going, man?
yeah, but Skittles taste better.
Dude,
That's why I want it in my
here's
mouth.
what I do. Okay, so I get, so you know
Fruity
Walmart
Skittles
sells
are
like
the
a
best.
shit ton of different flavors of Skittles, right? So I get my big 41 ounce bag of like the regular normal flavored Skittles. Then I'll buy a small little purple bag, and then like a green bag with like all these different flavors. I will dump them into that 41 ounce bag of Skittles,
Okay.
and I'll start stirring them around with my freaking hands.
Apex, you know
wondering
about-
what freaking flavor I'm gonna pick up because you eat them in like threes, right? So I don't want to choke on them. So I grab like 3 at a time and I shove them in my mouth, and whatever flavors I get, I get.
There we go.
I'm gonna break your mind
Nope.
here. There
Uh-oh.
are, I believe, 10 flavors of Skittles that are available. We don't get
Damn,
all
I
of
Oh,
them
missed
now.
out,
really?
dude.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know that.
yeah. Well, when I was
Operative, that is
researching,
not even operative. That's horrible. My buddy Operative Phoenix here in my chat says
There you go.
Skittles suck compared to M&Ms. Fight me.
Oh, come on.
I will.
M&Ms have one
I will
flavor. It's
fight.
like milk chocolate or dark
He
chocolate.
came from
or,
my chat. Operative, how dare you?
Yeah. At least you get with Skittles, you get the fruity flavor. I mean, let's be honest.
M&M's are just
Oh, I
chocolate.
go
Don't get me wrong.
sour.
That's a good snack, but I
I
want
mean,
the
you taste
Skittles.
the rainbow and more.
Exactly. So come over here, Skittles. I want to taste more than the rainbow.
Oh, oh.
Damn,
This
that
is
was
not
bad.
well
after
played.
dark.
Skittles
Yeah,
after
do you have
dark.
a- do you have a little button called ban?
Ooh, even better.
Mm.
Skittles after dark.
No more Dazzo after dark. It's Skittles after dark now.
Wow.
That's amazing.
We're off to a fiery start.
Or
Yep.
some kind of
That's what
start.
I heard you start
Oh, yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have it. I'm here. That's gonna happen.
Gonna have what?
You're gonna have that kind of fiery start. I'm here.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
always
it
gonna
was
happen.
Because,
fiery.
you know, we all like
It was
fire
fiery even
Well,
before.
in
Arson?
a controlled environment.
Arson. I'm down to some arson.
S'mores?
Of course you are.
Okay, so you ready for this? Here are the different
Uh-oh.
flavors of Skittles. We have original, sour, wild berry, that's the purple bag, tropical is
Yep.
the blue bag. Then we get to the weirder ones. Bright side, dark side, America mix, smoothies, I've seen that one. Yogurt coated, sweet heat, zombie Skittles, orchards,
What?
desserts, sweet and sours.
That's
Okay, I heard of
14.
the zombie ones. I've always wanted to try
I
them. I've
haven't-
never
yeah,
got my
I've not
hands on
seen
any
the
of them.
zombie ones.
Somebody told me they taste horrible, though.
Well, it's like Jelly Bellies. Some of those Jelly Bellies are just disgusting.
Dude, right? Like, the black licorice one can go.
Well, I like.
I can live with 48 flavors. I don't have to have that 49th flavor.
Those
No,
tropicals
I
can
think-
go.
Some of the weird ones are good though. Just
But
saying.
I remember
The
watching on the History Channel. They had this thing on like candies or whatever, and they talked about the Jelly Belly. And one of the things that one of the people said at the board
How
meeting was
do
like,
you
you know what
want
we gotta
me
do?
to
We gotta
help
make a
you?
Jelly
How
Belly
am
that
I
tastes like
gonna
that very
help you?
nasty pizza that
What do
we
you
just
expect
had
me to
for
do?
lunch the other day, and that's what became the
Oh.
vomit tasting jelly bean. Was because somebody had bad pizza.
There's one that
So you
tastes like
can't get worse
grass.
than that.
It kind
You
of
can't
tastes
get
good.
worse than that. Yeah, Skittles would not. Skittles would not ever do that. Well, then again, who knows what they'll do?
But it's you, Skills, so we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so Alberta Phoenix now says that, let's be honest, or now we gotta, hold on. Also, to be honest, Starbursts are also better than Skittles.
That's
No.
that.
They're good.
No.
I love Starburst, but I'm
Starbursts
not
are
gonna say
good,
they're
but
better.
Skittles are better in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but again, there's more flavors of Skittles than there are Starbursts.
And the
if
cool
they're
thing is that
chewy,
you
then
can,
absolutely, but
Starbursts will get stuck
but
in your
even, that,
teeth.
even that's still a tough battle.
How's everybody's day going?
The,
Here,
the,
my
the
chat
chewiness
room.
of the Starburst is just gonna get stuck in your teeth, where the Skittles they just go down.
well, I do like the new ones they have. They have these called they're like air filled, like a little pillow
Oh god.
Starburst.
Ooh.
Kinda
Did you say
And
hair
I
filled?
do.
Oh god.
It's
Dude, if
like,
I
yeah,
got
it's
hair
like a
filled
little
Skittles,
pillow.
someone's fighting me.
No, it's like no. Yeah, right. The other one is the jelly beans. They have the reds and then the original jelly beans, and those are really, really, really good for the Starburst.
Dude, don't you
I've
like
never
like
tried
the,
those
the
before.
other type of jelly beans I get besides like the 49 flavor ones from Jelly Belly or like the holiday jelly beans from like the Easter
yeah.
ones?
Yeah, they got rid of the Valentine ones from Brock's. That made me
Did
sad.
they really?
Yeah, years ago. I bought 2 bags for my girlfriend one year, and we could never find them again.
Oh.
They like, just don't make them anymore. And I'm like, really?
Oh. Dude, listen,
That's
I
Brock's,
heard
that's
you had
Brock's
you said you had a girlfriend. Here's my thought on dating. I have given up on
Dimitri,
dating. Dating for me, if I decide to ever
man.
do it again, has come down to an
I don't
application process.
need to know
You have to
this
fill out an
information,
application,
dude.
a 10-question survey. I will need a copy of your birth certificate, social security card, photo ID, and I will get back to you in 7 to 10 business days.
Wait, what
And
the
if you have
fuck?
a problem, Apex will give you his lawyer number.
Exactly. I will interview your date for you.
Why
Like, no,
even
run.
say that in my chat? I don't.
I've been with her for 12 years. I'm not running.
Oh, so okay, so you're probably safe.
Oh, this is long term. This is like long term, yeah.
Good, good.
So-
Because where I live in New York
Besides,
State,
I'm
just
too-
don't even
Honestly,
bother.
I'm too
Just
old.
one.
I'm too damn old to date again anyway. So no, thank you.
Dude, I had this is probably the funniest story I'll have all night long, but there was one girl, like, I did not want to make her cry or make her feel bad, right? So she was hitting on me at top, and she was easy, like 360 pounds, like easy. And she's like, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" I'm like, I'm actually gay. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I
being
didn't
dead
know."
serious,
I'm like,
man.
"Yeah."
I don't like
My buddy
seeing that
Jack's
kind of
over here,
stuff
like, "Dude,
in
you really
my
gay?" Like, no, but she didn't have to know that.
comments 24/7. Even if you're just
She's like,
joking
"That's
around, I don't
messed
like
up."
to see that stuff
I'm like,
in
"But it
my
worked."
chat.
She's not crying. I got out of the situation. It worked.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, I can
Well,
be. I can be.
I have one.
too.
I have one word to say, Daz.
I have
What?
to do that because
Demonetized.
I don't like that. I
Demonetized
have
for
to do
what?
that, dude. I'm sorry. I don't like seeing that stuff in my chat. I just
Just
had to
kidding.
do something.
Yeah, I heard a lot of tapping.
No, that's Jay. I'm doing
Yeah.
something else.
Oh,
My client.
I got you.
So what
But
games do you
yes,
guys
guys.
play?
We got Mr. Apex Gamer on the show tonight.
Throw hands with
That's right.
Apex. The licorice jelly beans are fire.
Who said that?
That was operative. He came over to my chat and said that.
Oh hell no! Now we fight.
I'm sorry. I don't even like licorice. Like even the Twizzlers, I don't really care for.
Well, see now,
What's up,
licorice is
Nicholas?
only. To be honest, licorice flavor is only the black version. The red is just—it's not even considered licorice. Licorice
Operative
has to
says,
be the
"I'm fully
black version.
prepared to throw hands about jelly beans.
mean-
The licorice ones are good."
Yep. Although
Oh,
it
I
tastes
saw
kind of
it.
nasty with a drink, though. Like I'll drink water
Okay,
if
but you
I'm
know what?
black
Looking at this
licorice
bag,
flavored.
you can't tell
I
me
don't
that
get how y'all
licorice
like
is
black
better than
licorice.
Tutti Frutti,
Not bad.
okay, or sizzling cinnamon, or
Where's watermelon?
See, I like
orange
cinnamon.
sherbet, which I didn't even know was a flavor.
I like
Orange
watermelon.
sherbet's good.
Oh,
Watermelon's
watermelon? Is that on here?
I agree
Is
with that.
there should be watermelon in there.
Oh yeah, right there. I see it.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
multi-pack. Yeah,
watermelon,
Watermelon's a good
wild
one.
blackberry. I'm
Sour
not even over all
apple's good.
49 flavors in this thing, but you get the point. There's so many better other flavors than black licorice.
Oh, operative
What
is
you do is
roasting
you
you.
You do it. You do it when you're a kid. Like take them like a little
Okay,
spoon and then flick them at people that you don't like. The ones you like, the jelly beans you don't like, just flick them at people like a pea.
Yeah. Put them in a bowl and say,
It'll hurt more, but hey, that's okay.
I mean, yeah,
Take one of those slingshots.
Exactly.
even better. I like that idea.
Go full Bart Simpson.
Oh Jesus.
You know, you sit on your porch, you're just kind of rocking a chair. You see somebody walk by with their dog, and pling, got him. You watch them sit there and look around like, oh, where'd that freaking come from? Huh? And then you're
Oh,
suddenly
someone that
ting,
you
hit
don't
him
like.
again.
Yeah.
Ever tried
You're the
being
only one there,
oh,
but you're like
God.
on your phone texting, and you look up at them. Hey, how's it going?
We
How's it
don't
going, neighbor?
we don't bring up Bean Boozled, operative. We don't bring up Bean Boozled. I hate that game. That game pisses me off.
Aw.
That game
It's kind
pisses
of fun
me.
though.
No, it pisses me off because you get one wrong flavor, your taste buds are literally dead.
The
Yeah,
grass
that's
one
bad.
tastes kind of good, to be honest.
I can get the grass, but I don't want to taste earwax or
Oh, yeah,
dog
that one's
poop
bad.
or anything like
Toothpaste
that.
is good though.
Yeah,
Toothpaste is okay.
yeah, I could agree to that. I would not want to get a flavor that's just like off-putting.
Yeah, no.
Let's take a moment to reflect.
What food
that
is
the
it?
You're like
critters
one day
eating
you're like,
on
oh,
those
strawberry
boards-
banana. Oops, earwax. There goes the rest of my day.
No, here's what I was gonna say. Let's take a moment to reflect here.
No.
What goes in the minds of these people on these boards trying to sell a booger-flavored jelly bean or wax?
No.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, what goes through their minds?
I
Like,
mean-
hey, this would be a great idea.
Some people
Let's
like
have
to
a
buy them for
bean
parties.
booger of a flavor for a jelly bean. Hey,
Yum.
I mean, the people that actually eat the
$1
booger flavored ones have got to be nose pickers. I mean, hands
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No,
for
I
sure.
wanna know, how did the creators know what a booger tastes like?
Probably because they taste
Probably
the
because
booger.
they
Oh,
wanted
get
to hit it.
out of this.
Probably pick their
Or jelly
noses
bean, I
and
mean.
eat it.
Like, oh my god, no, that's wrong.
And then they, later on they test the flavor, right? Like they eat the
Oh,
jelly bean and then they
guarantee
pick their
they do.
nose and find out if it tastes the same.
Oh no,
know, it's like-
operative,
who was
what
it,
did you do?
Bachman's had this gentleman who's like in his 70s who was like had like the golden tongue for ice cream. So he would be the taste tester for all the ice creams. Can you imagine somebody like that for testing out these flavored of jelly beans? No, thank you. You couldn't pay me enough.
Yeah,
Dude, when I
It's
worked
just-
at
That would be
the Mets
terrible.
Candy Company,
You got
we
a full
actually had
crew
to
in here
taste test a
tonight?
lot of product.
Yep.
Oh, I bet. How many
What
diabetics
messed
are
up
made out of
part
that
is, like when
company?
they were doing their quote unquote what do they call that when they develop something? It's
R&D.
well, anyways, it's a form of development team. They're like,
Yeah,
hey, we need you guys
R&D.
to taste test this. What do you think? I'm like, too much peanut butter.
Yep.
And he's like,
Yeah.
well, why do you think that? I'm like, well, first of all, it's a peanut butter stuffed pretzel, and you're putting a peanut butter coating over it. So yeah, too much peanut butter.
Exactly. Add some chocolate and that's better.
Right.
Yep.
Operative,
Could we
how
do,
could
like,
you do that
the
to your
flipped
friend?
pretzels,
Oh,
and we
God.
do like if I don't know if I've got any more of them.
What
Oh,
what
actually,
flavor
yeah.
did you even put in
So
your
like
friend's
these, they used to
sandwich?
make these too.
I know.
Flips
He
pretzels.
told me yesterday when he was
Okay.
Flips are
live.
good.
When
Okay.
I was live,
This
so
is the white candy cane covered ones.
Oh, I
They're
haven't
not
tried
bad,
that.
actually.
That sounds good.
It's basically a
Okay.
That
peppermint
sounds like a very
pretzel.
Christmas one. Like I'm surprised it's not out like late in the year.
Well,
like a
no, it's
seasonal thing.
not
Well-
exactly a new bag.
Hang
I
on a
brought
second.
like an
We're-
abundance of them home, so I have like a basement full of
and just
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Boxes of turtles.
So we're talking
Oh, wow.
about pretzels that are covered in stuff. Okay, so I've tried those kinds of pretzels covered. I did not like them. They were no. Then I
I
tried.
don't like them anymore.
Yeah,
That's why that bag is still here.
I started out trying. I'm like, oh, these are good, and then the flavor just went downhill. I'm like, no. So I moved on. I grabbed the big plastic circle tub you can get at Walmart of the chocolate filled. Oh, I love these. I eat it one day, gone. Boom. Pff.
For me,
Exactly.
aftertaste,
And then you go to
aftertaste can actually kill the
Hey, what's
flavor.
up, Nicholas?
the aftertaste is actually pretty good on those, but the best ones by far that I've run into, just walk into Dollar General, grab 5 $1 bags off the shelf with chocolate covered pretzels. Ah, I'll eat them all.
oh, I love
I eat them
pretzels.
all.
Mm.
For
Pretzels
me,
are
I
so
would have
good.
to eat it from a
Pretzel.
different. Like I couldn't eat Flips chocolate pretzels. That had to be something from some other company, like Hershey,
Exactly.
for example.
Yeah.
Then I might
Hershey does
consider trying
good.
again, but
Yum.
I think Hershey's used to be good. Their chocolate formula keeps changing every
I've
so
always
often.
wanted to do the tour of the chocolate
Do you like
factory
your
and
bacon
find that
hungry?
one person that's really wants.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
do you guys have Oompa Loompas that work here?
God.
You guys are big.
God.
Do you guys have like the
Yeah, you
giant
gotta
chocolate
find-
room where I can go diving in the lake and get shot up a tube? Is that
I
part of this tour?
mean, no, I'd rather get blown up like a big blueberry.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That'd be more fun because I love gum.
Hey,
See that
Dazzo,
on
we
the,
can't
on
hear
the
you.
TV where you can get pulled on a taffy puller.
Oh God.
Ew.
I said I was gonna say we couldn't hear you. You were on mute.
I'm
have
just-
my mute on button for a
I'm
reason.
just having this mixture of both Tim Burton's version of Willy Wonka and then the original.
That's
like,
I'm sorry. The original is the best. That is the king.
well,
that is the
of
OG.
course, because it's
it
got
is.
Fight
Jen
me.
Wilder in it. He was awesome as Willy.
Yeah, usually the original's the best.
Well,
It
The
is.
one
always.
with Johnny Depp and it creeps me out. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't get me wrong. Johnny
And I've
Depp,
read the book.
great
It's
actor.
not as creepy
Now
as
they're
it
making
is
a
for-
new one.
Of
Are
course
they
they are.
really?
The new one's a prequel,
Yeah, and they're
though.
not even using.
Tonight.
They're not even going to use
poor people.
dwarves either because that's offensive now.
Oh yeah, no, they're just doing
Why can't they just
CGI.
make an original movie and leave it the hell alone?
Because woke is a thing.
Yep.
True.
Everything is woke.
Everything's woke today.
Operative, why did you do that?
And
to
it's
your-
ruining everything.
Yeah, it is. Look at Marvel. Look at how bad that's gotten.
Oh, we're
Ah,
not going there.
okay.
We're not going there.
I'm not going
I mean,
there. It was terrible, but we're not
He's not
going there.
100% wrong.
No,
I
you
think
want
Endgame was the last good one in my opinion.
well, it
Endgame was
wasn't-
damn good.
listen. You want to talk
Dude, we
about
have three
milking?
different generations of like
Jeez.
superheroes. Okay, we have like Marvel,
Oh.
Capcom, DC.
Now,
Like
you
really?
you
How many
think
more
that's
superheroes do
bad?
we need?
look
It's
at
kind of becoming
GTA.
like desensitizing to me, right? Like you have Superman growing up as a kid. So then you're like, oh yeah, I love Superman. Then you have 30 other superheroes right behind him. And then it becomes all the superheroes will just die for you. It's like, oh yay.
Yeah,
Another
no
one that can
thanks.
fly. Great.
No thanks. But I mean,
What's this one do? Oh, arrow? All he does is shoot arrows and run around and do parkour? Awesome. So it's Assassin's Creed. Got it.
yeah, Assassin's Creed. I mean, come on now. We might as well just have them showing up, being in their all hooded stuff and everything.
Right.
Like shit.
And then, but then the worst part is they become predictable. So you can sit there and be
Yeah.
like, oh, watch, he falls off the roof. He told you.
Oh look, he's gonna dive into the bucket of hay. Oh look, he did it.
Exactly.
All right. Here's a question for
Uh-oh.
the live action films. Best Superman, in my opinion, Christopher Reeves.
He was the
I
original,
don't
so yeah.
know who played all the
Oh, he
superheroes.
wasn't.
I'm
No,
just
George
like-
Reeves was. George Reeves was the original.
Well-
Christopher Reeve was the second one for the films.
Yeah.
George was the TV
He did
series.
the TV series. The TV series was
Correct.
okay, but the movies, he did good in the movies.
I didn't mind any of the movie. I don't think I've seen the TV series.
No,
yeah,
you-
you kind of got to dig for it. I think it might be on one of the streaming services somewhere.
I have a better diversity than that. Best Batman of all time.
Michael
Well, the
Keaton.
other thing I can't keep up on when it comes to superheroes is like, who are friends, who are enemies? Does DC hate Marvel? Does Marvel hate Capcom? Capcom hate DC? Like, how does that?
Yes, all the
Yes.
above.
All of it.
All the above.
The answer
All the
is
above.
C. All the above.
Yes. And the thing, part of that too is because it's always been competition because DC was first,
Hey, welcome.
and then Stan decided to come up with his Marvel universe, and to be honest, Marvel characters are just better in a lot of ways because there's
Oh
more
my
story arc, there's more background.
Yeah.
Where I mean, think about how much
Jesus,
Batman's changed.
operative.
Batman was not exactly a good dude. He was a vigilant. He was a vigilante.
Yeah.
He was avenging his parents' death.
Yeah.
And he was known as the Dark Knight for a reason. He
Well, I mean,
wasn't like.
Heard of,
we
Don't get me
kinda
wrong.
learned that from Christian Bale.
I love Adam West's campiness in the '60s TV series.
He was good.
Oh yeah,
That was a
awesome.
good TV show. That's the
That
best
was a great
Batman
TV
show.
show. Yes, for what it was and the time it came out, absolutely funny as hell. And I
Perfect.
still love watching it to this day.
Oh yeah.
But if you want to talk about the best Batman, it's going to be very subjective. But I do like Michael Keaton's version. The Tim
Keaton
Burton
did
one that he
good.
did in '89.
Keaton was a
You know,
good
another thing that
Batman.
really irritates me too, when they constantly, getting a little off topic, but when they change James Bonds, like how we have
Oh,
different Supermans, different whatever.
I'm sorry.
There's
Yeah,
been
James
like 30
Bond-
different
no.
James Bond. Like,
Nope.
it bothers me because
Sean Connery.
one person needs to be James Bond to follow the
Sean
storyline
Connery.
to the next 30 movies.
Pierce
Sean
No,
Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan's James Bond. Then it's Sean Connery, or I don't know what the order actually is.
I mean,
but,
I'm
like,
sorry, but how do you ever top the character name Pussy Galore? How do you top that?
Look, I'm
How do
sorry.
you
Don't
top
get-
that as a character name for a Bond movie?
Okay, so don't get me
There it
wrong.
is.
Sean Connery, he's the good original classic Bond. Yes, he's good. Roger Moore, he was pushing it because he was too old for the role, in my opinion.
yeah, I agree.
A little bit, yeah.
And Pierce Brosnan, he was
damn
the
young.
gentleman.
Yeah, but he was too damn young though in my book.
Yeah,
Good
you're
actor,
right.
great actor, but I don't know if he was a Bond though.
He did good in the last couple, but at the beginning he was a little too young still.
Well, I think GoldenEye was his debut, right? That was the
I
first one.
believe
He was
so.
I
think
believe
it was
so,
like
as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
No, it was
so, I mean-
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies, or wait, don't make
Yes.
screw it. We're looking this up.
Look it up. Somebody's gotta look it up.
He's
It's
looking
one
it
of those
up.
two.
Pierce
on Google. It's
Brosnan.
happening.
I thought it was GoldenEye. I think that
James
was like
Bond
mid-90s.
films in order.
Jeez.
All right, let's figure this out. Okay, so his last one was Die Another Day. That was his last one.
Yep.
His first one was GoldenEye. Then
Damn.
Tomorrow Never
Okay,
Dies,
that was right. Yep.
and then World
Yep.
Is Not Enough.
Yeah, because I think the first one came out in like the early to mid '90s. I think like '93 to '99, something like that.
Came out in '95.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
It
So I
came
remember
out in
the video game was
95.
really popular.
Yeah.
Like the GoldenEye video game was super popular.
Oh, yeah,
at
the
the
video
time.
game. Yeah, I played it on PS, I think, 1.
Okay.
Dude, I've been playing video games back dating to like Atari, okay? I still have an old Atari down in the basement.
Wait. How old are
The
you?
big
Dude?
red
Seriously,
button.
can I ask how old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. We're about to
Well, you're
say
not
that.
quite a
I'm
grasshopper.
probably the
but,
oldest person here, let's be honest.
I'm
you're
sorry. What? Mustard Skittles?
No,
Ew.
you're not the oldest. I'm the
Dude,
oldest.
I need to go work at that factory.
Did you know Mustard Skittles? I need to look this up. I'm looking this
That
up
is
now.
just-
Roll up
disgusting.
newspaper and be like,
Do
no.
they have ketchup flavored?
No.
I think that. Well, I think Jelly Belly came with the ketchup flavor.
It is a thing. What?
No,
would
it
eat
can't be.
that?
Come on, no way.
It's a legitimate thing. It is
Well, because if I
legitimately
run
a
out of
thing.
freaking mustard on a barbecue, I can just throw mustard Skittles on top of my hot dog and be fine, right?
Hey, that actually might work. That might actually be pretty good.
Weirdest
I mean,
flavors
Sure, texture might be a little off, but
of
whatever.
Skittles. Hang on, let's.
Okay,
I need to
let me put it this way. I'm old enough to remember when there were no red M&Ms.
Oh no.
They banned the food dye because it was causing cancer.
Wait, the food dye was
What?
causing cancer?
Yeah, the red number 5 at the time, or red number 3. It's one of the colors that they were using for the food coloring. Yeah, somehow they actually did a study and apparently it was causing cancer cells to develop. So they
That's
stopped
not a
producing.
good
That's
look.
why for a while you did not see the red M&Ms. Now, funny enough, there's one that's been removed since they added the blue flavor or the blue one. The light brown has been gone since the blue one has been in the bags. I was in high school when that was voted on. When we voted on a new color for the M&M, I voted for the blue one, and that's what got in there.
Dude, you know,
Damn.
I've voted on the Mountain Dews too. Like, you remember Mountain Dew, like
Oh.
Voltage, Mountain Dew, Supernova?
No flavors.
Yeah.
For the flavors? Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
I am currently
And they had like
drinking
the three you
Livewire.
could pick where only one was gonna stay. Whichever one was the
I'm
most
actually-
voted stayed.
So my drink is Starburst flavored drink mix.
Oh.
A
That's
little
actually
tiny,
pretty good,
little
I'm not
tiny,
gonna
like
lie.
little 16-ounce bottle. Little pull them, like just pull the tab off and just pour it in your water. Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay. We brought up Mountain Dew.
Blue raspberry,
Favorite
Blue
Mountain
raspberry.
Dew.
Original.
Dude, I love
Sugar.
anything blue raspberry.
Yeah, me too. The original Mountain Dew that has the real sugar in it.
The
That's the best.
original 80s style has the not the caffeinated bullcrap, legit sugar.
Legit pure cane sugar,
Pure
not the crap they make today. Pure cane.
That's a good one.
Pure
But-
Pure
Cane's a good
cane.
one.
No, remember though, the pure cane was removed. I think in the early to mid '80s.
I think
They
so.
changed the formula after that. I think.
Yeah.
Who? Big hell.
Code Black. No, shut
Oh,
up,
you
Phoenix.
saw your chat, Ethan?
Shut
Yes.
up, Phoenix. Code Black is not. No one loves Code Black.
Actually,
What's it say, Ethan?
I've actually
kinda
never
did.
even heard of it.
Oh,
I
come,
didn't
oh,
mind-
come, oh, come on.
And it wasn't code black, by the way. It was blackout.
Ah.
Yeah.
So is there
There's
one
actually a
who
funny.
like-
I won't say it in this stream because it might actually get people demonetized. But so I won't say it. But there was actually a really funny joke
Oh,
that they made
God.
out of Mountain Dew. I'll tell you guys like off
Off
our
camera.
streams.
Yeah.
Hey,
Baja
You
You
Blast.
guys will die laughing at it too.
Baja
Yeah.
Blast. I'll always go
has-
Baja.
it has
Blast.
to
Blast
do
for the
with-
win.
I've had it.
That's what?
when is he coming? Do you know when he's
Uh,
gonna jump in to the...
Have any of you guys tried the Monsoon Mountain Dew?
The what Mountain Dew?
The what?
Monsoon.
Nope.
Doesn't
a
not-
new
it
flavor.
doesn't,
It's kind of
you know.
somewhat of a new flavor.
I don't think so. I don't remember if I've had that.
It's
or
like
not.
I think it's got like a berry with
Monsoon
like a blue color.
Mountain.
Yeah, I think it's called
I mean,
Monsoon.
they've had
Yeah,
a lot of blue Mountain Dews come out.
yeah
come
they
out over the
well
last,
code
like-
blue, code red. Yep.
Oh, it wasn't code blue. It was Voltage.
Yeah, there's a code. I
wasn't
think there's a code blue now. Yeah, I think there's now, but code red was. I think that was the first major change.
Yeah, as a matter of I think you're right.
Oh,
Code
right.
Red.
This
Code
is at
Red.
like
Blue.
Sam's Club. I've
Yeah,
tried it.
it's
I
a
don't
Sam's
like
Club
it.
exclusive.
I don't
Oh, I
like
don't
it.
mind.
I've tried it.
Now,
I like code red, but it's got to be fresh. Like as soon as code
oh,
red goes
and it's
flat,
got to be
it's
cold.
done.
It cannot be warm. It's disgusting warm.
Yeah.
Major
gotta have the sizzle.
Melon. That's right.
I actually
Major
know a friend of mine
Melon.
who cannot drink carbonated soda. So he'll buy a code red, for example, right? And he'll sit
Yep.
there for like half an hour just shaking the freaking bottle, waiting for the goddamn drink to go flat. I'm like, what are you
no.
doing?
Ew.
Dude.
What's the point of the
He's like, oh, I
Coke
can't
if
drink the
it's not-
carbonation.
yeah,
It hurts me and gives me a heartburn. I'm like, then don't drink it. Period. No,
Yeah.
don't sit
There's
there
this
and ruin
thing,
it.
it helps. Isn't
Or
it
just
the
make some
turn it
Tums.
in circle?
Hmm?
Isn't
What's
there
up,
like
you ball?
you sit it on the table for like 3 minutes and you just turn the can in a circle slowly? Doesn't that do something with the carbonation?
Not really.
Maybe in some Willy Wonka world.
No, I saw that was actually a thing.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I mean, anything can be said about that on YouTube. I mean, come on, the internet's
This isn't
full
this,
of interesting people.
this is I'm looking this up. I'm looking. I
mean,
might as
it's
well
like
just
when
keep Google open.
I mean, is it like will your soda bottle explode if you put Mentos in Dr Pepper or in Diet Coke? Yes, it will explode. It's crazy fun.
I gotta turn my desktop audio off just a little
I want to
bit.
do that someday.
Yeah, I don't want to waste soda though.
Yes, I recommend using.
True,
I'm
true.
tired
These
of
nowadays.
using. What am I using? What the fuck is?
So I'm
this?
sure we're definitely off the rails here for what we're supposed to be talking about here. So
Oh well.
Yeah,
maybe our executive director here could kind of chime in and give us some topics.
Yeah,
Alright.
that'd be good.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be my job, but okay, go ahead, Dazzo.
Apex. What
What's up?
motivated you to becoming a content creator?
The truth of the story, Kobe.
Money.
Money?
I was trapped in the freaking house.
Serious money?
Yeah.
Come
Dude, I was
on.
There
trapped
it
in the freaking
is.
house. My buddy Austin's like, "Oh, I want to be a famous YouTuber." I'm like, you know what? Me too. So I got on there. I made my first LSPDFR video, which went atrociously, by the way. You guys go check out
Been
my
there,
playlist.
Oh,
done
watch
yeah,
that
that.
video.
Trust me, I know. I know how you feel.
I look back at that video now, and like I'm like,
cringe is
wow,
real.
I shouldn't just delete this, but I can't because it's part of a series.
Yeah, you got that urge, like, I want to delete all the bad videos, but people are going to enjoy them when they come in. If I get.
Yeah, and then especially when I get big, people are going like, "What the hell did I subscribe to this idiot for?"
Yeah, what did he come from? How did he? What the fuck am I
But I
watching?
am proud of one thing though. I actually did manage to get one video. I can't seem to
Oh.
freaking do it again, but I got one video to go viral. GTA 5 LS PDFR episode 39, hunting like Patty Mayo.
There it is.
Power
Yeah,
washing simulator
that video
episode
got
1.
19,200 views
Damn.
3 years ago.
Not bad.
What's your
So I'm
channel
like,
name?
how can I do that again?
What the fuck?
Apex?
That's...
What's your channel name?
ApexGamer2020. It's the same thing as my Discord.
2020. Okay.
Yeah, you look for the purple.
There's a
MSI
lot of
dragon.
Apex gaming up here, so I'm trying to figure out exactly.
And no, I
where.
do not play Apex Legends, by the way, before anybody asks. I get that question like all the damn time.
Okay, what's your logo then? Because obviously I'm still seeing. I'm not seeing the exact result.
Type
like a
it in
skull?
YouTube and it's all one word. Don't put any spaces.
Yeah, it's all one word. It says.
It looks like
Apex
a
Gaming.
dragon. It's got purple background.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just type in on
did type in
Google, type in purple MSI dragon, it'll come right up. Actually, or I can just DM it to you quick.
Yeah, DM it to me. Yeah.
To
To make sure I make
Actually,
sure.
let me do it this way.
Yeah, doing these technical difficulties, middle of the stream.
Or no, better yet.
Hey,
why
we're
don't you just DM me the
professionals.
damn
What are you
link?
talking about? There's nothing wrong with us.
Dr.
got you.
Pepper,
I got you.
strawberries and
Skittles,
cream.
Check your DM. Skittles, check
Uh,
your DM.
Even better.
Actually, my girlfriend tried it and said that's pretty good. The strawberries and cream.
I
That
Strawberries
sounds
and cream
yummy.
what?
I'm the Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
that would be so good.
I
don't know,
tried
man.
it.
That's,
and-
that might be
Pepper's
something
good
I would
in
try if
general.
somebody paid me.
I mean, Dr. Pepper's
Dude, I
good
get
in
20
general.
bucks to try this drink.
Oh,
25
cool.
and
Thanks,
we got
Daz.
a deal.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I did not see his logo at all. That was not showing up in the results.
That's weird.
Yeah.
See,
No wonder
if
I'm
you're
so having
Spider-Man.
such a hard time getting subscribers. Jesus.
Well,
Well,
you
that's
got a
what
new
we're gonna
one here.
try. That's what we're gonna try our best and get some subs over to you.
Yeah.
Tonight.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
Well, he
that.
just put a
Much
new
Yep.
time is
appreciate that.
464th one.
Sweet. Now it's need what, like 20? Wait, hold on. I suck at math. Hold on, give me a minute. 40. Wait, well,
40,000?
you have 464, right? All right, so
Who?
44. I need 44 more.
There you go.
Listen, I was not good in high school. Math class is one of those classes I fell asleep in.
Hey, I'm
Math is
there
my
with
enemy.
you.
Just like my teacher, she'd be like, "Okay, class, 5 times x equals what?" Or no, 5 times x equals 15.
Okay.
We need to find x. I'm like, I got this.
3.
I stood up,
Now-
I grabbed her
now we
marker,
figured
I went
out
to the
why
dry erase
this
board, I circled the x. I'm like, there it is.
God damn. There was
She's like,
always that
"Okay,
one
what does
kid.
X equal?" I'm like, "Oh, I have no freaking idea. You just had to find x, and I found it. It's right there." She's like, "Go take your seat."
Oh,
I'm like, "I'm
no.
going."
There was always that one kid that just like, I found it. It's right there.
Dude, but the funny part is, oh, thanks for the sub. That's actually my ringtone for it.
Nice.
I'm actually kind of surprised that went off. But anyway,
I'm
so
kind
like,
of- I'm
my
kind of
teacher, her name is Mrs. Alice, but
Uh-oh.
we all called her Mrs. Atlas because she was huge. But anyway,
Hey,
she
wait,
was
wait,
so
wait a
good at
minute.
both
Wait a
having
minute.
behind her that my
Wow.
buddy Derek next to me could stand on his desk and poke pencils in the dry drop ceiling. And anytime he needed a pencil, he would just grab something, throw it at the ceiling, wait for a pencil to fall down. I'm like, yeah, I got a writing utensil.
Oh,
They were
boy.
up there for like a month before like the maintenance guy finally came in to mop the floors. One fell down on the top of the desk. He looked up and there they all were, like 15 pencils.
I don't know how I feel at being named after a fat teacher.
We also had a
Oh,
fun competition in the high school lunchroom. So
Oh,
our macaroni,
no.
we could take our macaroni and cheese, we could flip our tray over, and the macaroni would stick to the bottom of the tray. So we took the macaroni noodles, we started flinging it at the ceiling.
Oh no.
But from start to finish, we had to figure out who got the most up there to stick. The worst
Damn.
part is they didn't come down until like the next school year.
Oh, what?
You must have got all
Oh,
moldy.
no.
Because we
Oh,
literally
that's
sat in
gonna
the same
rot.
spot every year after year. So by the time we hit, we went from 7th to like 8th grade, like middle of 8th grade, we started seeing like these macaroni noodles on the table when we got to the lunchroom. We're like, hey,
Oh,
we're finally coming down.
no.
Oh no.
My buddy's like, we put that shit in our bodies.
Jeez.
Oh
It was the
no.
funniest damn thing. I had a lot of fun in high school. I also had some really bad times in high school too.
Oh,
I was
haven't we
one of
all?
those kids,
I
small
don't
kids,
even
right?
remember
So
high school because I was barely
they would
there.
shove me into a locker and slam the door shut. I managed to kick the door off the hinges. I got detention for damaging school property, but nobody bothered that
Oh,
until the
that's
fuck I
not
got in
good.
there.
Well, Yeah.
Oh man.
Did they force you into restitution for that?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't
Jeez.
think they ever did because, you know, the school system just takes care of whatever, whenever. They just assigned me a different locker and never fixed it.
That's so messed up.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
I would have
Well,
gone in there
we're
with
gonna
power
walk
tools and
across the
fixed it.
hall now. I'm like, all right, cool. So I gotta walk 20 feet away from the door now. Awesome.
I would have just brought in some power tools after school hours, just like, I'm fixing it.
Oh, I would never have fixed that. They won't work my damn hour. I'm like, I don't freaking work for this building. I'm in here, like, what, 6 hours a day as it is. You want to spend another 2 to fix a freaking locker that somebody else shoved me into?
I mean, it's your locker.
No thanks.
Your locker.
That gives them one less opportunity to shove me into a locker.
They'll just find your other locker and shove you into that.
I mean, true. But I had situational awareness after that. I looked to my left, looked to my right, looked behind me. Get a bathroom pass just to go to my locker to get the book I forgot. I got real strategic real quick.
Why do you think I always carried a briefcase full of everything I needed for school? Someone stuck up on me, I'll just whack them with it.
Use it as a weapon.
It was literally a leather, like, old briefcase. I just started shoving everything in. I'm like, fuck with me. I dare you.
Dude,
I'll hit you with it.
briefcases are freaking expensive.
I got
Yeah.
this one from my dad. I'm like, fuck it.
So he probably got it off the Titanic.
Probably.
That was one of the ones that got thrown overboard and somebody saved their life on it by floating on it.
Life raft overboard. Oh my god. I see that. I see that.
Hmm?
Jesus.
Hey,
So, Mr. Apex,
God.
could you tell
What's
us?
happening here? Hold on. Where's my...
Uh-oh.
There it is.
What'd you do? Did you break something?
I didn't break anything. Whatever it was, I did not do it.
He broke it. He broke it.
God dang it.
He broke it.
Hey, Apex.
Well, wait, did you have a picture of it?
A picture of what?
Wait.
You don't have a picture of it, do you? If you don't have a picture of it, it didn't happen.
Wait. I don't even know what happened.
Exactly. That's the point.
Wait, do I have to go back to his stream now and figure out
Hey,
what the
what's
fuck
up,
happened?
Aiden? 1 + 1 = 69. Giggity.
No.
I just got
Ooh,
that.
really?
No, guys, you're wrong. 1 + 1 = window. It's a window.
Correct.
Window.
Yeah, it's a window.
I'm
No, that's not
confused.
math that's apparently done today.
1 + 1, that's a window.
I always thought 1 + 4 was 11, but how do I know?
In 21, it is.
Oh my God.
No, wait, that'd be
Dude.
one. Never mind.
We're getting off a topic.
We are, though. We are. We're getting so distracted.
Really?
God damn.
Well, welcome to the show because this is how it always goes.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
I'm literally,
I've
I'm,
watched a
I'm
lot
like
of
literally
actually
back
shows
in the
recently.
saddle. It's like, yep, old times are back again.
They
Yeah.
never
Good
left.
times are back again.
You just
That's like I
disappeared.
never left.
Back on our team, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah.
He's back on our team.
So, Apex,
So-
Yeah.
could you care to tell the viewers and us what your channel is actually all about?
Well, it's strictly gaming. Now, I do have several other actual channels. None of them have videos yet. Like, I literally have, if I were to go through this now, I have, and they're all Apex-based, right? Because they're all about, as selfish as it sounds, they're all about me, right? So,
Apex talking,
every one of them
Apex
are a variation of
reading,
Apex.
Apex
So-
driving, Apex sleeping, Apex snoring.
Well,
No.
not that realistic.
This left love Apex.
So if I were to go in here to my, like, hold on, YouTube channel, oh no, hold on a minute, switch account. I have, like, Apex Food for Thought, which is kind of like a thing that we're doing here, right? So kind of like a talk show kind of thing. You feature people on it, you pick a subject, like, hypothetically for a minute, religion, right? So you would talk about religion, your debates and whatever, and then you would just get people's brains functioning and turning, right? Well, I don't have anybody to do that with,
Brains?
so that hasn't happened.
Who the fuck has
I'll
brains
have,
here?
Brains?
Apex martial arts, where I would demonstrate martial arts techniques and self-defense techniques, but people don't want me doing that to them because they're afraid I'm going to hurt them.
I mean, you can try. I have swords to defend myself with. Sorry there, pal.
Then there's Apex landscaping, which is where I would go to my landscaping job every day and show people the horrors that I deal with.
Just wear a GoPro every
This
day
is
on
how
your head.
not to care for your lawn, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is how you kill your grass.
Put the money
Then
in
there
the
was
bag.
Apex Cooking. That one, well, let's put it
Burn
this
your
way.
food in
That one
5
might not
minutes.
happen
It's
because
in the
I put ramen
kitchen.
noodles in the microwave, and that was the first time outside the fire department I've had to use the fire extinguisher. I might have forgot to put the water in the
Oh Jesus.
bowl.
I've done that before.
Oh.
That's very interesting.
Now-
And then the
was
one that
wondering-
is actually going to be, once they get the proper filming equipment, the one that I'm going to be really focusing on after the gaming channel is Apex Music 2023.
Yeah, because I see you got a
That
keyboard
one is
back
where
there.
you see this little piano thing behind me.
keyboard.
That's where I will do piano covers.
Ooh.
We got a musician.
Hey, he's
Oh,
not
we
the
have
only
three
yeah.
one.
musicians in the house.
I play
We
a
have
little bit
three
of guitar, but there's only like 2 songs I can play on guitar. One I learned from my girlfriend at the time, which it was an arrangement that I wrote of a version of Hush Little Baby because her kid would never shut up. We could never have a conversation. So I wrote this arrangement. She would sing, and then the kid would shut up for 5 minutes, and then we could, have her solve the conversation. Don't get me wrong, I love kids. I do. But they are like the biggest, and I'm not going to say the word, but you can know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
They are the biggest
Yeah.
event killers ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, want to have dinner? Sorry, I can't get a babysitter. Damn it!
Then
That-
again, we were all once infants, and I'm sure we were just little wonderful
Yeah,
balls
exactly.
of
That's why I
joy
couldn't
too.
say too much. But
Yeah.
if you guys wanted me to, I can play a piano cover for you.
Okay, wait, hey, hang on. Skittles, you getting what I'm getting here? Got you that's
Yeah,
got a
we-
bass.
We have 3 musicians in the house right now.
Yeah.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know me, so who's the other 2?
Myself.
He's got a
Okay,
bass,
so Skittles.
Mm.
and I got a
And me.
guitar.
And
I play
Ethan too.
ukulele.
What do you got?
You play,
Ethan
Well-
sings.
I'm not really a musician. I'm a music.
Oh, okay. So you sing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a singer.
Oh, nice. I can't sing for shit. If I start singing,
If you haven't-
I can back vocals, but I can't lead sing.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not
I've
singing.
had that.
We'll
I
let
tried
them
to
take
it.
find
Yeah.
myself singing the other day. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna delete this. Like, I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing. I'm just gonna delete it like a minute in.
The
Yeah.
bassist can back vocal. We're fine.
Yeah. I'm very comfortable in my little corner of the stage.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
That little corner over there that's always so dark and dusty and no one
Well,
really
the one
pays
thing I
attention
can't
to
figure
it.
out as far as my music cover channel is, I mean, obviously I play modern songs, right? So, and don't hate on me for this, okay? But some of the songs that I learned are One Direction songs. Now here's why.
Oh.
There are 2
One
parts
Direction's
to
epic.
music, okay?
Apex
And
Gaming.
every musician should understand this. There are 2 parts to music: the music and the band.
Yeah.
It's not the
Yep.
music's fault. The band sucks. Okay, and it's not the music's fault that One Direction can't sing.
Oh, there's
The
but
music
there's
is a
many
beautiful
bands.
piece. Okay, like
Just they
it
can't
sounds
sing.
amazing on the piano, but as soon as they start singing, it's like no, now I'm just gonna stop playing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't
So
sing
how,
for shit.
if I can throw this at you, how long have you been playing piano?
About 3 or 4 years, off
Okay.
and on.
Nice,
Ooh.
nice.
So what motivated you towards the ivories?
Well, honestly, like music for me is like one of my biggest therapies. Like if I have a really crappy day at work or whatever it is, I just come home, I play the piano and give it an hour or so, and I'm chilled back down to how I was. I forget about the day, and it's just to me it's great. And plus, making music
Yeah.
is one of the best things that anybody can do.
You are not wrong, sir.
Okay, John.
Very
Lennon.
therapeutic.
I that is one of the best answers out there. So, props.
I mean, yeah, I'll give him that. That's usually what I do these days.
I can play guitar, like I said, but I can't. I'm not really great at it. I can play, like I said, one song, which is "What Makes You Beautiful" by One Direction. I didn't actually
AKA.
choose that one either. For
No,
the record, okay,
um,
I didn't choose that one. My guitar teacher taught me that one because it's 3 chords in the same exact progression and the same exact strumming pattern the whole way through the song.
Oh my
Well,
god.
then hell, you should have learned Nirvana. You should have learned Nirvana then.
Nirvana?
You should have learned how to play "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Learned it.
3 chords is all it is, repetitively, and no
Well, my
guitar
piano
solo.
teacher, because I still take lessons, right, to get a little bit better
Yeah.
every time.
Oh,
and
yeah,
my piano
absolutely.
teacher has me currently working on that song from the Titanic.
Oh god.
Oh, my heart,
My
will,
Heart
go
Will
on.
Go On song. I'm like, I really
Oh,
hope I can
God.
learn the
Oh,
song
wow.
fast. I can move on to something
I
better.
just want to say my fart will go on.
Well, let's see.
And then she
That's
wants me to sing with
funny.
it. I'm like, listen, you're already blind. You want to be deaf? She's like, oh, you don't sound that bad, but you got a beautiful voice. I'm like, I bet you wrong. She's like, oh, you just got to sing it from your core. You got to think your notes up here on the higher end. I'm like, I can't sing. I'm not an alto. You want me to
Well-
be an alto? Kick me in the nuts.
I'm sorry, I'm not Freddie Mercury. I can't reach every single note.
Right. I'm not Ed Sheeran.
Exactly.
Thank you.
She's like, oh, he's a good
You don't
musician.
have to
Maybe
be
you should listen to Ed
perfect.
Sheeran. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
God.
you're missing the point. The point is I can't sing.
Been there, done that. Don't like to sing. That's why I'm the
She's like, oh,
guitarist.
you just want to focus on piano. I'm like, yes, now that we wasted half an hour of the lesson I'm paying you for.
Mm.
They're coming up with what I want to do, and I specifically told you on the phone I just want to do piano. And I don't get me wrong, I'm really great at it now. Like, there's a lot of good songs that I know.
See,
Mostly
You
One
should.
Direction.
Now, I don't know how you feel about the great composers.
oh,
How you feel
I
about that?
like Beethoven. If you're gonna go old school, I do
Oh.
like Beethoven.
Beethoven
Okay.
did some good stuff. He did a lot.
I
of
would.
good
I would
stuff.
also. I would also
My favorite by
recommend.
him is For Elise.
Yes,
Your Elise. That's beautiful. I love
beautiful
that piece.
piece.
But one
I
piece.
was able to play the beginning of it for the longest time, but now I can't. I
For
can't do
the
it.
longest time.
Oh, for the longest time.
Oh my god.
It's a good
And
one.
Oh,
now we're
God.
demonetized.
Well, the other one that
No,
she
we're
wanted
not
me to do, and I
demonetized.
just flat
We're
said
not
no to it.
demonetized. We didn't
Which one?
She
Which
wanted
one?
me to learn what was it? Banjo on my knee. I looked at her and was like, no, we're not. No, just don't even. No, it's not happening. She's like, oh, but it's right here. It's right in the beginning of the lesson book. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna find a song. I'm gonna pick that song, and we're gonna play it.
If there was one Beethoven piece I would love to learn, because to me it's the most metal of his tunes, would be the third movement of Moonlight Sonata.
Oh yeah. Oh
My
yeah, that
God,
one.
that is so.
I don't think I've
seen
heard that
people-
one. You're gonna have to
One
send
that's
me that.
fast.
Oh, dude, it's incredible.
I'm gonna have
Yeah?
And remember too, he wrote that literally as his hearing was nearly gone.
No way.
That's why all of his lot of his bass notes are so low in the registers. Just yeah, I don't think I have you as a friend on Discord yet.
Well, we gotta
So,
change that.
We'll have to change
Ludwig
that. So send me a
von
DM.
Beethoven. I need
And
to
I'm
know.
gonna grab the song.
I'm gonna add you as a
Carol
friend
of
on
the Bells.
Discord
No
too.
opera. Unfortunately, I can't
Oh, that's
play
a
that
great
one.
song. I love Carol of the Bells.
See, my thing is I learned my music on YouTube videos, so I can read sheet music, but I'm slow at it. Like I can't read sheet
I can
music
barely
fast
read
enough
it
to
at
play
all.
the piece.
Fuck that! I'll play by
I can
ear.
barely-
I'll just play
Yeah,
by
playing
ear.
by ear is kind of fun.
That's what I did.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is. And that's actually I've taught myself how to play other songs that I'd never learned from YouTube. Like when I was first starting out, I taught myself how to play My Darling Clementine.
You got to start somewhere, man.
Yeah, I mean exactly. But that was 3 years ago, and I can still play that song now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember
The other thing I'm
this.
concerned about is if I play a song for you guys, I don't know if it's like, gonna have a copyright strike, right?
Because YouTube is always very picky.
Well, now that's the thing. If it's public domain, technically you shouldn't. But then again, YouTube doesn't really care about public domain stuff anymore.
Right. So
Well, let's not try and jinx that.
But I have a link for you whenever you want to receive the link.
well, let's put it this way: like off stream, I will do that for you. I'll play you
Right.
something.
All right, sounds good.
I remember this. I'm listening to this song, and I'm remembering this all from the Tom and Jerry cartoons back in the day.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
that's where a
right?
lot of people. That's where a
I
lot
used
of
to love that
I'll
cartoon.
play. I think it should come through, so I'll play a little sample of it so you can hear it.
Yes, I'm streaming tomorrow.
Oh,
give it
okay,
a second.
awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm
Yes.
following you, Ethan.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I know that one.
That's the sonata.
I
Yeah, but
remember
there's
that
nobody's
growing
gonna
up.
copyright strike you for that because Beethoven's like, I don't think anybody anywhere has rights to that song anymore.
Oh, I don't give a
No,
shit.
it's been public domain for
Probably
like
not.
almost 200 years. So, well,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
There
What
was
was
no
that?
there
That
was
was
no
composed in, like,
copyright
1800
technically
something?
Get away
until
from me,
modern
Paul.
times. But now watch, we'll get a strike anyway. But
I don't
anyway,
give a shit.
but yes. Now, do you hear how low those notes are though in the bass?
Yeah, he's using like
That
bass
his
clap
hearing was
hard.
literally
Yeah.
gone at that point. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen Mr. Holland's Opus, but there is a
Ooh.
supposed legend where because he couldn't hear his music, he would saw the legs off his piano, place the piano on the floor, and press his ear to the floor and pound the crap out of the keys just so he
Oh.
could hear what he was playing. In fact, there's even another
Wow.
legend where he said he was playing his music so perfect in his head, his orchestra could barely keep up.
That sounds
Wow.
about right.
Now, I don't know how if that's legit. I mean, obviously, it could be a fact of myth and things, or a myth,
Probably.
but
You never
still,
know.
still, it's such a good story. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, I saw when I was 8 years old. I saw a concert performed by the Minnesota Orchestra when I was 8 years old of Beethoven's music, and my little 8-year-old mind was floored.
Right.
And
Dude,
I
when
was
8
already
years
into
old.
rock music.
I was in elementary school learning how to
Yeah.
play the recorder, which was like
Trying
a
to learn how to
long
play the
brand
drums,
thing.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that right there is when I learned.
Don't get me wrong.
For the very first time, you
drums-
cannot look over to the other person.
That was the very first thing I started to learn.
Nope.
Phoenix.
So I just kind of like
I
blew
started
into
learning
tune and moved my
drums.
fingers and just made it
I
look like
spent
was
6
playing
months in
something,
it.
'cause I had no
I
idea
then
what
gave
was
up.
doing.
Wow.
I went to guitar.
And then everybody's clapping. Oh, the teacher goes, "Oh, you all did a great job." I'm like, no, they did a good job. I just kind of made it look good.
I think Apex would have been the one if he was playing like a trumpet or a saxophone. He would have been draining his spit valve by the person next to him.
Well, let's-
yes. Yes.
If he did that, if he was playing one of those instruments, I want to hear, God, what is it fucking called? The Benny Hill theme. Just,
Benny
Oh,
Hill
hell
thing?
yeah.
just him doing the Benny Hill thing.
Dude, a United States Marine tried teaching me how to play taps on the whatever
On the-
that.
Let me see if I can
Bugle
get it.
thing
Let me
is.
see if I can get a singing.
Bugle? Yeah. Yeah, be careful. That will give you a copyright strike if you're not careful.
Yeah,
What the
Benny
taps?
Hill theme. No, Taps is open.
Oh, how do you know if they're open or not?
Usually, copyright works like this, and it hasn't been really been modified, but it's
That's not
basically
it. Not quite it.
76 years after the composer dies. If they don't up the copyright, they go into public domain.
Oh,
Copyright is a very modern 20th century type of thing, maybe 1800s. But you look at Beethoven, Mozart, all their stuff is in the public domain because it's actually been around so long that that stuff didn't exist.
right.
Plus, as a musician, I had to study this stuff so I can understand how to protect my music. As a composer, I have to be very picky about it.
There is one song that I wrote. It's honestly people have told me when they hear it, it's something that sounds like a hymn from church. But
That's cool.
yeah, but I wasn't really going for that. You know, there's a song on the process of writing on the guitar. It sounds good. Honestly, it really does. It's not finished, but it sounds good. I just need somebody else to sing it.
Is the guitar you play acoustic, nylon
Oh
string,
yeah.
or
I've got
is it?
a 1991 Washburn acoustic, which actually needs stringing because I,
Okay.
snapped the string and had a nice little slice on the side of my face from it. That hurt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, was
That
it
did
the E
that-
string?
Huh?
Was it the E string that popped?
Yep.
Yeah.
The high E string, the
Yep.
thin one.
Yep. Oh yeah. I'm just glad you didn't say it was my G string.
Well played.
I had to
Well
make that
played.
joke.
I
what's
definitely
the
didn't
one
go
in-
and grab a guitar and move
Our one instrument that has the G string. I mean, really, come on. Gonna come up with another letter? I mean, there's several letters in there. You could have chosen a sharp.
I mean,
know?
Helga uses a G chord.
True. But that's
You
not as
know,
funny as G
the
string.
big Betsy, she uses the G chord. If you're a
No,
Barbie
aircraft-
doll, then
no,
you're
she uses she uses an aircraft cable.
Damn.
half inch in diameter. Keep them britches up.
That was good. That's good. That's hilarious.
I try to be funny.
I definitely didn't go and grab my guitar and move it closer behind me for
Of
no
course you did.
reason.
Of
I
course
definitely
you
didn't
did.
do that.
And then,
Of
and then
course
he'll
you
start
did.
strumming it, and it'll be auto tune, and
I definitely didn't.
You know, if I could get somebody hooked me up with autotune, I could sing my own shit. I would just be, just like.
Auto-tune.
Okay there,
do
TP.
you have a no? No, this is serious.
Who?
Do you have any kind of workstation on your computer like Personas, Studio One, Pro Tools, or anything like that?
Not that I figured out how it actually works or how to use it. I have voice mod.
Well, no, that's not gonna help you. I would, if you want something simple to work with, I would try to get a copy of Studio One from Personas. It's like one of the most easy to use. I mean, literally, it's like 10 minutes and you'll be up and running. They have a
Really?
free
Wow.
program. They have a program that's called Melodyne, and that is auto tuning, and that will
Okay.
pitch correct your voice. That'll pitch correct your voice. Now, don't abuse it like a lot of these, celebutants love to do as vocalists, where they can't sing
Yeah.
with Nike, and they're so odd. Like you could, I was at Walmart with my girlfriend. I'm like, can you hear how auto tuned that voice is? She's like, yeah, and she doesn't have really good hearing, and I'm like, that's how bad it is. If she, who has hard hearing, can hear auto tuning, that's
And
bad.
I don't know this to be true, but somebody said to me once first of all, they were
Auto-tune
Justin
is
Bieber
cool
fans,
music.
and I was not. Green Day was coming out after Justin Bieber. That's the only reason why I was in the room with them when this was happening, just for the record. But so they were saying, "Oh, you see that headset on Justin Bieber?" I'm like, "Yeah." So that's auto-tune. He's singing into a thing that's making him sound better. I'm like,
Actually, that's
okay,
not that.
and
No,
we
that's like in-ear monitors. It's not exactly auto-tune. He's probably listening to the music through his headphones.
But I mean, he
most
was
likely.
wearing a headset like what Ethan's wearing. Like he made it
Yeah.
obvious he was wearing a headset.
But that's not auto-tune. Auto-tuning is literally software that processes your voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's done behind the scenes. So that kid did not know what he was talking about. Guaranteed.
I didn't either, so I didn't know he was wrong.
No,
I
but
don't
at
know what he was
least
talking about either.
you're in a room where you can be retaught,
Yeah,
re-educated.
yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Most of the people on stage, I mean, they'll get,
unlearn what you have learned.
let's see.
Damn, that was actually pretty good Yoda. Whoever did that.
That was me.
That was good.
Of course, it was Skittles.
Dude, listen, I can do a really good Forrest Gump impression, like dangerously good.
Do it.
Oh yeah, I gotta hear some Forrest Gump.
The telephone is ringing. I don't know who it is. It might be your mama. It might be Jedi.
Life is always like a box of chocolate.
Damn.
You never know
Damn,
what
that's
you're
good.
going to get.
Tom Hanks got competition.
Tom Hanks would have been proud.
Yeah,
Good job.
definitely.
My mom always said life is like a box of chocolates. You
never
never
know
know
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
going to
You
Yeah.
get.
never know what you're
Going.
going to shit out.
God damn it. No.
That probably was the outtake line.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
I've always
That-
wanted
Probably
to go
did
to
the line like 20
drive-thru
times.
and
He's
just
like, okay,
order
that's
my
what I
meal
come up with.
in the tone of Forrest Gump.
no,
Oh,
see-
God.
no. If you're gonna do that, you gotta be Gabriel Iglesias, man.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I
no.
tried doing some of his impressions. Yeah, can I have?
Hi,
Did you just order?
I want 5 cheeseburgers. Like, oh my God, yes.
Dude, he
That's
does
so,
like
out
the
of my,
best
that
impressions
is so out of my
ever.
generation. Thank God I did not live
Thanks,
in that
Operative,
generation.
I don't know why, but I
Oh,
did kind
no.
of practice that a little bit.
Sir, do you
That's
know
the
why I'm
fun
pulling
that
you
I had
over?
the town to sound like Forrest Gump. I had to practice it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Apex,
considering the roles that Tom Hanks has done, that was probably one of the most impressive voices he ever came up with.
That is-
Yeah, probably. But
Probably
anyway,
more
Dazzo,
so
you had
than-
something to say?
Yeah,
I was going to ask you the next question.
Okay, go for
go
it.
for it.
What matters to you? Quantity or the quality?
Like,
For me,
Ooh.
it's a happy combination of both. You have
Okay.
to make a quality video, but you have to make enough videos, right? So if you make enough videos, like you do quantity, you're getting yourself out there. You have 400 videos out. That's 400, of a chance that somebody's gonna find or come across one of your videos.
Mm-hmm.
But if your video sucks and the content in your
Right.
video sucks, people aren't gonna stay on it. They might have clicked on it, but they're not gonna stay on that video because yeah, this shit sucks, and you might even lose subscribers. So
There you
you have to have that happy balance. Like for me, for
Exactly.
example, thumbnails
So
is my
what do you-
biggest weakness. I cannot for the life of me come up with like creative thumbnails. So if you look at my channel now, I have Ace Combat, Resident Evil, Starship Troopers, Terran Command, SnowRunner, and what's the other one?
Actually, I like the Resident Evil one where you got the big grand staircase as your thumbnail. That's a
PDFR.
cool shot. That's a great shot.
Yeah, for sure.
that's
definitely.
that's a nice one.
It's a
But the
classic
problem is
shot.
the thumbnails for all 5 of those series are the same.
That's fine because then you have consistency across different series.
Yeah,
That's
what
what I
thought
started. See,
too.
that's what I started doing. Like all of my LSPDFR kind of got random, and then I started to change it up and say, okay, I'm
Right.
going to start making these a little more consistent, so they're going to have the same kind of look and vibe and feel. I do that with all my games.
And the way that
started
I'm
doing-
doing
I
it
started
with my
seeing other people
videos
doing
is
that
like
too.
I will sit there and play a series, complete the series, and transition. Like, say for example, on Mondays, I finally complete all of the Resident Evil there is. Which, by the way, I probably will not do Revelations or Revelations 2 because the controls on that are so messed up and the graphics is like crap. So if you play like Resident Evil 2, I don't want to diminish the graphics of what people are used to seeing now into something that's a whole lot worse. Because I feel
have
like
things
that's
to say
gonna hurt
about
the
both
quality.
Resident Evil remakes, so yeah.
Yeah. And
Because
I
I'm
feel
an
like that
old,
would hurt the
I'm a
quality.
PS1 player of the original games. It was very hard for me to transition to the remakes, the remasters.
Yeah.
Even though I like the look that's way creepier than it used to be, I don't
Absolutely,
like some
yeah.
of the things that they changed. They changed a lot. And then there's that in the second one. There's that whatever freakish dude that starts chasing you that was never in the original. I don't like that the staircase now has a stair behind it, which was never there. Was an elevator now. There was not
Right.
a secret passageway by the window. None of that stuff existed in the original
Well, just
game.
like the Resident Evil series that I'm playing. Actually, I don't think it's finished yet. I don't think that finishes until. Well, anyway, point is, the zombies in the Resident Evil, not Resident Evil 0, but the Resident Evil after that, Resident Evil, the zombies never ran at you, but now all of a sudden they do.
Yeah, they were very because zombies are slow, sluggish, and
I mean, let's be
they're
honest. In
dead.
real life world, if we got like a zombie apocalypse, I'd be cool with that. If we got like Resident Evil Apocalypse the movie, if we got those zombies, I'd be cool with it. I can manage. But if we got Dawn of the Dead zombies, we're screwed. That's it. Game over.
I agree. I agree. Even the Walking Dead zombies were relatively realistic in terms of how they walked. They weren't
Yeah,
quick.
exactly. Like if we got Walking Dead zombies, I can handle that.
Jeez.
I wouldn't want to be around them, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't go like looking for a zombie to be like, oh yeah, there's one, bang. Oh great, now I've wasted a bullet I probably could have avoided using.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And that's assuming I even found a damn gun.
Sure, dude, good luck with that.
that's true. So when you're talking about what you believe is content and quality and things like that, what do you define as a quality video? Like, are you more
honestly,
short
for
form
me,
or-
quality videos are less editing. The more you edit a video, the more the viewer feels like you have something to hide.
Really?
For example, you can make a perfect video. So let's say, for example, I'm playing Call of Duty, but I die a million freaking times and then get like 10 kills. If I only show the kills, then of course the video is going to be good
Oh, I see.
because
What you're
it's
saying.
showing your triumphs. If you don't show them all of the content, you're cheating them out of something.
Right. Sometimes what I do though with like because I used to be long format where some of my videos would go like 40, 50, 60, and even to a little bit more than that. The problem I ran into was like they weren't getting views because I think people are basically a 20-minute span. And so what I would do,
Right.
like if I'm playing LSPDFR, I will edit between calls basically.
Yes, I've thought about doing that same thing too because I sat to myself as I was driving
Oh.
somebody to gym, like, who the hell wants to watch this? Like, they want to see the action, right?
Hey,
so
what's
why are they
going
going to
on,
sit here
Limited
for
Sam?
5 minutes and take
Welcome
me
to the
across the
chat.
damn city, obeying
This
every
is
damn
live with
traffic
Apex
law
Gamer.
to get 30 miles down the road to take somebody to jail?
In 5M, like SLRP for example, that's fine because that's what you got to do. In those worlds, and if you're playing online and streaming it, that's fine.
I mean,
But in the editing, no, I don't think it's wise to.
See, and the thing that bothers me about
Whoa.
SLRP, and I don't get me wrong, I love SLRP. I love it to death, and it's perfect. But sometimes I don't feel like I want to stream it because it's hard for me to entertain my audience for 2 hours when we don't get a call. 'Cause I'm in the FD, right? So
Yeah.
and you don't have to sit around the station. You don't have to. We haven't gotten permission to go out and RP with the citizens
that
and whatever.
sounds
Probably
good.
you don't ever know where they are, but you could be
I had
sitting there for
chicken
2 hours
burgers for
talking
dinner.
to an
Or
audience
supper, I mean.
who just wants to see you
Two
go fight a
chicken
fire.
burgers.
well, I mean,
That's-
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what were you saying?
No, I
When I-
totally get that. Yeah, because I've watched a few Jeffrey's streams where you're at the station. And,
know what, guys?
I mean, yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
be right
what can you
back.
even do? Like, because you're not Leo,
Right
so there's not a whole lot of action going on. You
Right.
know.
Guys,
See,
I'm
with
gonna be right
Gigi's
back.
streams, it's perfect because he's driving around. He can take action anywhere at any time. He can be driving down the road talking to us. Bam, speeder. He's
And it's
got
really hard to
some
roleplay when
action.
there's what 6 of you, 7 of you on your crew?
Well,
And
it's not
FD,
even that.
An
That's-
FD, yeah. How many crew do you have?
I mean, it's hit or miss.
On
So
a
sometimes
well,
we'll end
on
up
a
with-
decent day, like what would you say, like on average?
So like having staffed all of the stations or just one station individually.
No. I mean, how many people are so like? Because I'm trying to think of like if you want to talk like just role play each other, with each other, that would get kind
Yeah.
of like okay, you can only do that for so long. You want either civic interaction or maybe even LEO interaction and things like that. That's what I'm saying. Is like the interaction is what's going to help progress your
Absolutely.
RP experience and make it a lot more. Because I mean, there's only so much you can really do without a fire,
Yeah.
unless
And
you get a lot of false alarms.
Yeah, well, that's happened a couple
Or you get
times.
the 911 caller that's like hypochondriac.
Listen,
Like
I
I
made
see
one
smoke.
of the
Well, you
biggest
burnt your
mistakes.
food.
I made one of the biggest mistakes in the FD that anybody can make, and I will never do this again.
What did you do?
I got on the
I'm
Birdie
curious.
app. I got on the Birdie app, and I posted publicly, kind of slow and quiet over here, Station 11.
Oh no! Why
And
did you
Chief
do
comes-
that?
Chief comes by, and I saw him spawn. Okay, I saw him spawn on the back of the station. So I ran after that out there to go find out who was back there. I got back there was nobody there. I come back to the front of my engine, and I was running Tower 11 at the time, and I saw the engine was on fire. I'm like, oh shit! So I went to go get a fire extinguisher, and then the fire got bigger, and then it got bigger, and then
he had the
boom.
spread feature on. Nice.
Yeah, and then he shows up. He's like, "What the hell happened? Did you do a truck check?" And the one time at a patrol, I forgot to do a damn truck check.
All
Good
because
job.
you
You knew I
posted
didn't-
something on Twitter. The little bird.
Yeah, all
That's why
because
you
they
should
posted
never
all
jinx
slow and
yourself.
quiet.
That's
Yeah,
why
we're
you
not-
should never say that S and Q word.
Right. See,
Yeah.
the problem is like, and that's the same thing in the real world, right? So, I'm a volunteer firefighter, and I said quiet once in the fire station. The one medic there, or a firefighter, or whatever he was, he's kind of both, but he grabs a pen off the desk. He says, "You ever say that word in this building again, I will stab you in the eye with this freaking pen." I'm like, damn.
Don't say it. They don't
Yeah, that's
like
why
that.
you never say that.
Right.
Even
That was the
Well, it could be worse. You could be dealing with the sheriff on a daily basis.
True.
Well, I mean,
And
think
you
about
couldn't-
it. Jeffrey says it, and then Jeffrey says slow and quiet, and then I give him a pursuit, and he loses my ass.
Right. And then the other thing too is like, so Devin, he was one of our FD guys. He was inside the station. Okay, he closed the but he came back, but he was in plain street clothes. He comes walking out of the station like, whoa, who the hell is this dude? Like, who just let him in? He just nonchalantly walks down the sidewalk. So I'm like, Engine
Yeah.
11 to LEO. We just had an individual come out of the station. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know who the hell it was. So I was trying to talk to him. And I'm like, hey, hello, hi. He just kept right on walking. Just kept right on going. So I'm like, So I thought it was like COC trying to create a scene, right? And so I called LEO over there. Turns out it was freaking Devin. So I finally find out that it was Devin. Like, shit. LEO, you can cancel. Too late. There they were.
Mhm.
And they put me in handcuffs. We're not going to fake emergencies anymore. No, I'm like, listen, if I find a Civ bleeding to death in the freaking sidewalk, I am not calling LEO. I will call somebody else to come down to the scene and call LEO.
So if I can ask, what's your role on in FD?
I am actually an engineer.
Okay. So run the
I
pumps
did
and the
apply
hose.
to LEO, though. So I do have an interview
Oh, okay.
for LEO August 10th.
Well, best of luck.
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks. I hear it's like pretty hard to get into.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you get in, get ready
Good
to
luck
deal
with
with a
that.
lot of scenes. Because
Yeah.
once
I know.
Dazzo
I mean,
gets
I'm probably gonna have to start out as a CSL, but
I can't imagine the kind of stuff that Dazzo's got cooking in his mind.
Dazzo, I mean, we got a lot of things
Oh, yeah.
planned. We got things
even
planned.
after
mean,
hearing
we
some of
got
these
it.
stories,
We got
he's
shit
gonna make
going.
something. He's
We got
got
Dazzo
something.
will be the one that actually breaks the server.
I mean, shit, if you see
No.
the video I upload after our live stream tonight, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, if he's doing this, oh, God, there's no
See you later,
stopping.
Revenge.
Yeah.
I do a lot of scenes where nobody has done scenes.
You're a Civ, right, Dazzo?
Mm-hmm.
Have I encountered one of your characters before?
Oh, he's not in yet. He's
No.
100%.
I still
He's
gotta go through the
he
in-game
rejoined it. He's coming back to SLRP because he was in it for a while and then he left.
He's got to do in-game and then he can join.
Oh, okay.
But I got so many scenes that's planned. And
I actually had some great ideas too, but I could never get the chance to go Civ because FD is so short-staffed and we're always needed.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever run into you, Apex. I don't
Have
think
you?
I
Have you
don't
not?
think I have.
What are some of your in-game character names?
Oh, I have too many of them. I have like 10 plus characters.
Name
Only
like
10?
three. Name like your top three.
Okay, hang on. You're making me have to go to my freaking
Profile.
Sonrad CAD to look at my characters who've done the stupidest stuff. And of course, CAD's not gonna work. God damn it! What is it with CAD?
Ah, you
CAD.
didn't know who you created?
It's a Norn cat. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's true.
no doubt.
Yeah,
That's
I
true, too.
know.
That's very
It's like
true.
and the thing is, that is like the only CAD that anybody wants to use. 'cause
Actually,
it's-
no.
Well, there's
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 another
the other
CAD
one.
system?
Rocket Cat.
Someone's
here we go.
echoing.
yeah, but doesn't that one cost more?
No.
The Sonoran?
Rocket
Wait,
Cat
that
is the
costs
cheaper
money?
version than
Oh yeah,
Sonoran
Sonoran
Cat.
costs money. If you want the full community stuff, yeah, it costs money.
Wow.
You know, Mark and those guys, they built a lot of do-re-mi for that server. A lot of do-re-mi.
Yeah, I know. I really
They
appreciate
provide
the
you a lot
hard
of great
effort they put
stuff,
into
though.
that server.
Okay.
Oh, and they loved it. I mean, Mark was telling like they're really getting close to like a record number of people joining.
Dude, really?
And it's awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have 200 plus
Yeah.
in the Discord.
You know one
Yep.
thing I would love to see though in the FD? is having enough firefighters to be more realistic, right? And staff a fire truck full of 4 people.
Well,
In
here's the
2023,
thing.
you're pretty realistic right now.
No, no, no.
Because
yeah.
everybody quit.
No, no. Here's the thing. Even if you do staff a whole station, like full station,
Yeah.
you need the same amount of civs. But if the civs is not going to provide you
Yeah.
the interactiveness, what's the point? You're just going to be sitting at a fucking station,
Yeah.
drinking your coffee, stabbing yourself in a fucking pen on your hand.
Yeah.
I guess that means I'm
Legit.
gonna have to
Like
create
last
some
patrol,
fire
I didn't get a
scenes.
single call for 2 hours, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta work in the morning. I'm gonna take this opportunity to jump off here, go get get an extra hour of sleep, which never happened.
Like, you don't need to create big scenes for fire or
No.
EOS. You can still like do a lot of small things. That doesn't have
Oh,
to be
yeah.
your priority.
Absolutely.
But people ends up doing crazier shit.
And some civs do that, but usually the ones that do it are very, very slight. Like, and they're always
Yeah.
the same people. Like
Oh,
the 2
yeah.
elderly guys that roll together.
Mm-hmm.
They usually do. They mix it up. Sometimes it's not a big deal call. Sometimes it's like a medium call. You might need some extra resources, and then they really throw you through a loop.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on who these 2 older people are, because I have an older dude.
I wish I knew. Honestly, like I could probably go through my notes in CAD or my call note list that I have right here.
Yeah.
Make sure you do all your reports there, buddy.
Yeah, do your
Listen,
parts.
I have a book of things that I keep
Uh-oh.
track of. You see this?
Yes.
There are
Oh,
60
God.
some odd call
That's
outs
what I
in this
used to
book.
do.
Because I just don't have the time to alt tab all the frickin' time and be like, oh, alt tab, right? Type something in, go back to the scene, then you're parked in the middle of the frickin' road because you forgot to pull over.
That's
Yeah.
what I used to do.
And I still do. I have like call 63, the nature of the call, the report number that it develops from it, the date, the time I got called out, the postal, location, who was in command, how many units, and the name of the units, a medical intervention if any was present, and then I write down some additional notes.
So
Like
why
the
are you not
patient's
captain
name?
then? You
Huh?
take good notes. Why are you captain? You're taking good notes.
Just because
I'm not
you're
that high up the ladder.
Oh, because he let his truck get caught on fire.
No, that was just a cheap thing to mess with me because I use slow and quiet on a public mobile app.
Still happened.
Oh, I literally thought it was a Jeffrey homage to.
Well, Jeffrey said he was gonna do that to me because I used to park my car in the bush and just sit there recording him.
Wait, Toxic, are you also Elio or are you just
No,
Civ
I'm
characters?
Civ. I'm just Civ.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a Civ that fucks around.
I plan to be Civ and then Elio.
Did you apply for Elio this time around, Dazzo?
He's
I
got.
hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
so. Once I get my 30 days in.
I don't think I'm
30
gonna go to
days?
Elio.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have to have at least 30 days in the server.
I
Oh,
think
dude,
my
I
thing
got,
with
like,
LEO is that you gotta.
My
It's-
1 year anniversary in SLRP is on the worst day in American history. Okay, my 1 year anniversary for SLRP when I joined is September 11th.
Oh God.
2022.
Oh no. That
Yeah.
is not good.
Cause I
dude.
asked Angel, I'm like, dude, when like you can figure it out how long ago I joined, right? He's like, yeah, let me look it up. He comes back 5 minutes later. He's like, you joined September 11th of 2022. I'm like, damn, I should have waited one more day.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should.
no.
The next day is my birthday then.
Well, it would have been
Oh,
way
is it?
worse. It would have been
Really?
way worse if SLRP existed back in 2001.
Oh God.
That'd have been the worst.
Well, I
we're
mean, we
not
didn't
allowed
even
to-
have GTA 5
No,
at
Wait.
this time.
I'm just saying if it had
Wait, yeah,
been
GTA
back
5 didn't
then,
come out until 2013.
And neither
What
did
I'm-
GTA 4. That was in 08.
Right, exactly.
that wasn't my point. My point
Dude,
was
they
if
have
it
been milking
existed
the
back then,
shit
it
out
would
of
have been a
GTA
lot worse.
5. They need to make
Too
GTA
bad we're
6
giving you a
already. Like,
point.
come on.
I
it's
don't.
been-
You know what? To be honest, I am so sick of GTA 5.
Well, I mean,
Because
yeah,
it's
because
been up for-
Rockstar's milking the shit out.
It's
I've played GTA 5 so much that I don't even really need a waypoint anymore. I can just,
Exactly.
oh yeah, I can go down this
Exactly.
way, take a
Well,
left, and there I am at the coffee shop.
I don't have all the roads memorized. I'm still using PLD.
Well, I don't in the city, but if in the county, I pretty much have the road.
But yeah, the
memorized.
county's
Hey.
easy, but downtown area, forget it.
No,
I
see,
mean, you
if-
have a highway in the right, highway in the left, like Sandy Shores in the middle, and Polito Way at the top. It's not that hard to
Exactly.
figure out.
Yeah.
if you tell me a
exactly.
postal, I'm gonna have to pull over and be like, okay, let me look at the map. If you tell me a
Oh, don't get me wrong,
literal
I still do
spot,
/postal. If I get a call for a specific location, like, oh, respond to postal 2049, I have no idea where that is.
Yeah,
But if they were
I
to tell me
Yeah.
it's in Polito, I'm like, oh, I got this.
yeah, if you
Yep.
tell me like a specific location, I'm like, oh, don't worry, you don't need GPS. I know where it is. I played this
Right.
game for 5 years. I know the whole fucking map.
Right. I've been playing.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even remember the day I stood outside of GameStop around the corner from the building because
my
the
God.
line was so damn long,
Oh my
waiting to get my special edition freaking box
Jesus.
of GTA 5.
Wow.
And the
That's
heavyset dude that
dedication,
works
man.
there, Phil, he is like the most miserable bastard you could imagine. Here's your game. Here's your game. Did you pre-order it? Here you go.
So he's
Well,
the
what, were you
Al
jealous you
Bundy
didn't
of
pre-order it,
gaming, man.
jackass? Like,
Gaming stuff stores.
Oh no.
It's like the
Right.
Al Bundy of stores, yeah. Instead of a
and it
shoe
was a
salesman,
midnight
he's a
release,
game
so he
salesman.
probably worked all day and didn't want to be there.
I mean, I'd
Well,
rather have
usually on
Al
games
Bundy.
like that, yeah.
I would rather have Al Bundy.
I wouldn't.
But dude, you work in
I
a
would.
video game store. Like, how bad can your job really be? I mean, shit. If
Well-
he wants to trade jobs and go landscaping for me and throw like, rocks, like baseball-sized rocks that don't move when you try to move with a rock rake, and you're sitting there like a freaking struggling. No rocks are moving, and people are watching you in publicly. Like, are you okay, dude? Shut up. Just go
Shut up.
Just start talking like Forrest Gump and they'll go away.
Yeah.
No, you
Mom
need,
always telling me to use the rock rake.
you need to start talking like Boat Boy every time. Oh, what going on? Oh, I want my way. I want my one.
Oh, no, not him. I was thinking, what the hell is his name? Who played him? I think Adam Sandler, who played the Water Boy.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Mama said.
No.
Then you got somebody pissed him off drastically. He ended up on the team by tackling somebody.
Funny.
Jeez.
Yeah,
But
that
actually,
was
you know
that was
what's funny?
Waterboy.
I
That was
think
Waterboy.
Family Guy actually did a rip-off of that.
Well, Family Guy rips
But
off
we did.
Peter
everything.
joined the New England Patriots.
Oh, wow.
Because he grabbed the fall, or he had to go to the bathroom or something, and he like plowed over the entire team to get to the bathroom. And Tom Brady was like, "You are a new member of the England Patriots." I'm like, dude, if it was, I thought that was that easy.
Then after that, he never
I
played
think
ball
go buy
again.
some freaking Taco Bell.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
All
God.
right,
We need
let's get back.
we need to reel it back onto
Yeah, let's get back on track.
steamrolling here.
All right, I got the next question.
Yeah, you get the next question.
Tips and tricks for upcoming new content creators.
Tips and tricks. Okay.
Any advice?
So
Any. Oh,
appeal to an audience. Obviously, your first video is not going to get subscribers. It's not going to get views. Suck it up. It happens. Mine didn't either for like the longest time. And my first video still only has like 1 view. And it was because I watched it after I posted it.
been there.
So,
Yep.
Been
except
there,
the
done
fact that
that.
it's just not going to get seen. But what is going to get seen is like what Dazzo said earlier is consistency. And you have to appeal to your audience. So let's say that you get 10 subscribers. Obviously, you appeal to them some way, somehow. Now, you can't be a selfish word I won't say here, but you can't be selfish. You can't post just the content that you want to post because then you won't have an audience because nobody's going to, you have to appeal to them.
But
Because
that's
that's
just
what's gonna draw other
because
people in.
sometimes there's just games that people want you to play that just aren't your style.
Right. And as a
What do you
matter
do
of fact,
then?
I actually watched a video from vidIQ on a kind of a similar subject. They're like, listen, you have to engage your audience. And even Gigi has said this. He specifically states that appeal to your audience and say, for example, you're playing Call of Duty. Somebody in your chat says, I'll give you a $5 super chat if you run with a knife the entire next match. You might hate knives and you might suck at using them and you may never get a kill on it. But if you appeal to that person and you do what they want you to do, they're gonna go talk about your channel. And then they're gonna bring more people in. But if you sit there and you're like, no, I'm not running with a knife. I'm much better with machine guns. That person's gonna be like, well, he's a selfish dick. And they're just like, But I understand too. Like, take Benzo for example. Benzo's got 118,000 subscribers. He can only pay attention to so many people at once without staring at a screen 24/7 when the 30 or 40 messages pop up.
Yeah.
But if you show that you're trying to interact with your chat, even though you're never going to catch everybody's message, then at least you're making somewhat of an effort. One person, you can't make everybody happy. There's an
Right.
old saying I like to say, and it goes like this. I can only please one person per day. Today's not your day. Tomorrow doesn't look good either.
Yeah.
There it
Oh my
is.
God.
Good one.
You can't make everybody happy.
But remember,
Amen.
There's
too,
going to be
not-
one person that gets pissed because you didn't answer their chat or their question or do a full-on LSPDFR support during your live stream, and then they're going to leave.
The one thing I don't like, especially some chats I've visited, is the person that will sit there and just keep asking the same bloody question over and over and over
Yes.
again. Oh, you didn't see my question. Here
Yeah.
it is again. Here's it, like copy paste. I'm like,
That's annoying
okay,
as hell.
that's when you go time out or just get out of here. You don't belong
Right.
here.
I agree.
You know, but that thing is with what you're saying, the interaction with your chat only works if you're a streamer.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I try to, like with my comment section, I try to interact with my audience, but because I can't stream right now because I have really bad Wi-Fi for an internet connection. I'm not in a good
Speaking of
situation
which,
with my
Skittles,
internet.
am I even subscribed to you? Like, what's your YouTube channel?
It should be just Skittlefix Plays.
Wait, hold on, slow down. So you need to slow
At-
down. Way down. What did you say? Something about
It's
four
like,
ways.
it's like that joke in the TV show Taxi where Reverend, who is played by Christopher Lloyd, said when he asked, "What do you do at a yellow light?" Slow down. What do you do at a yellow light? So anyway, but yeah, so
Listen,
it's Skittle.
when I'm driving a fire truck with license sirens, here is my traffic light system. Green means go, yellow means prepare to go faster, red means go faster.
Yeah.
You got the you've got the wee woos activated. If they can't see and hear that coming down the road,
Well, remember,
that's
in
their
that
problem.
case, stop means start tapping on pedal.
Oh. I need to practice that more often.
Yeah, that means the throttle pedal.
Right.
The go
Listen,
faster.
my
the go
van,
faster
I
button.
actually have an ambulance-sized van. That actually used to be an ambulance back in the day, but that brakes,
Please
I
say
had to
hi,
do a hard
whoever
stop
in
that
that chat.
once, and the
Please
brakes
say
went
hi.
completely out. I'm going up and down hills with that freaking thing, and I'm pushing the e-brake, pulling the lever to disengage it so I can push it again to try to slow down. I have zero brakes. I'm driving through town like this. I'm going to 85, 95 miles an hour. I
Nice.
blow through a red light, make a hard left into an intersection.
Gotta do what you
Blowing
gotta
my
do.
Watch
horn.
yourself a bitch.
Somebody's been playing GTA 5 too much.
That's
Dude, you
my
know what?
thing.
GTA 5 saved my ass that day, okay? I'm just lucky that there were no cars in the intersection taking the right of way. I
enough.
literally I had to, and it was middle of winter, so I had to crash the van into a snowbank to stop. My karate sensei, who's also my mechanic, he said, dude, why did you just turn the key off? I'm like, I was panicking. I didn't think about it.
Now,
Then
then
trying to do
I'm gonna
circles in
kick
the
your ass for
freaking
that.
parking lot trying to get the van to slow down enough to stop.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, there's always that one thought everyone should tell you afterwards. Dude, why didn't you just shift in the park and ruin the transmission?
Right, because that's not $4,000.
Exactly.
But it wasn't like 2 minutes later. I hear the
And that's
magical sound that Gabriel
conservative.
Iglesias loved so much. Woo! I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Sure as shit, the
So-
local police department pulled in. He's like, excuse me. I'm like, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like, the tire's like up on a
Oh
snowbank.
God.
He's like, we had several calls that you went through a red light and damn near killed like 30 people. I'm like, yeah, because there's 30 people going through the same intersection at once. I'm like, that's a bit of an exaggeration, officer. But I'm like,
Yeah.
but keep going. And he's like, well, I'm going to have to detain you, and you're not under arrest for being detained. I'm like, for what? I had a freaking vehicular emergency. I'm like, this has been happening since like 45 minutes ago.
Jeez.
And you're just now showing up? But anyway, to get back on track.
Yeah. So
appeal to your audience.
appeal
Do
to
what
your
your audience wants you to do. But
It's
it's
not-
going to take
it's
time to get an audience. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
guess in the
I'm-
beginning, I would say post the content you want to post, and try to hit that target audience.
But that's not easy because there are so many games and you just don't know what's going to for people.
Right. See, the thing of it is, like, what I started doing is Let's Play videos, right? So, like, my Resident Evil series. So, I'm doing all the entire Resident Evil storyline, starting from Resident Evil 0 to Resident Evil to Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, the remake. I won't do 4 the other one because, again, I'm not going to diminish graphics and
Right.
ruin the quality of the video. I'm already up to, like, 4K graphics now. But anyway, Resident Evil 4 remake, and then Resident Evil 5, the 3 campaigns in Resident Evil 6, 7, Village. all of
7 was
those.
good.
And then
Village
the
is...
series will finally end. And then I'll transition to something new.
Yeah. I
Uh,
think
And
beyond
let me
one-
get some advice on you guys about this. So, since I stream SLRP often, like almost every single patrol, do you guys think it would be beneficial if I still posted just call videos where you hear the tones, I go to the call, I take care of it, I go back in service and end the video? Or should I stream? Or should I do both? Should I do one or the other?
Mix it
That
up.
would be up. Mix it up.
I don't know.
Because I can
Um,
take the SLRP call videos out, transition a new game in, and now I've got another variety of content.
Up to you, man.
That's up to you. I mean, personally,
That's
recently...
more or
no,
less what I
seriously.
did.
Okay, actually, you know what I would do? Try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Try it that way. Take out the take out the call and make it a smaller video, and then see how that does with your views.
Right.
And if it works, you can keep it going.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got a little bit of traction. Like I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm like SnowRunner. Okay, I'm spinning in the mud a little bit, but
Yep.
I'm still going slightly forward.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
my channel kind of stalled. I mean, I hadn't been uploading content for a while, but you know, my content kind of slowed because I think part of it too is that you don't want to play what everybody else is freaking playing out there. Because
Yeah.
everybody is playing so much the same. I mean, Call of Duty's been around for freaking ever. I don't care about Call of Duty. I don't. The
Yeah.
first one was fine. The first one was fun because that was World War II. I don't give a nit about the modern crap. I want them to go back in time, go back to like the Revolutionary days. That'd be amazing.
And that's
But-
also why I stopped streaming Call of Duty Modern Warfare for two reasons. One, I was getting pissed, and I was trying not to show my subscribers that I was getting pissed.
Oh
in the
yeah,
video.
well,
Like,
some people love that though.
I was like borderline raging, dude. Like
Yeah, have you met
it
me?
was getting bad. I'm like, you know what? My viewers don't need to see me to sit here and rage. They can go watch a 10-year-old rage it on a different stream.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you always want to try
But,
something new, try Sniper Elite. Me and Dazzo do that, and it's fun.
You know what? I actually do have that. I
Yeah.
have Sniper Elite 2 and 3, I believe.
Sniping balls.
I think for me too, I just never really. I got sick of FPS games, to be honest. It's like, you know, it's just been there, done that, you know, type
Well,
of thing.
somebody was telling me that I should stream, actually stream or record Farming Simulator. I'm like, yeah, I get
Yeah,
bored of
you
that
know
game
what?
like in
Oh,
10 minutes in.
unless you have
Rainbow-
someone to play with, that's
Rainbow
boring.
Six was the best game ever.
Yeah. Especially because I suck so bad at maintaining the fields like in a perfect order. I just hire a bot to do it, and I just sit in the thing and watch Netflix while the freaking bot does all the
There
work.
it is.
Well, see, that's the thing. I actually learned how to play Farming Sim and ATS, but when you're playing it alone, you get very bored and you want to start adding mods, do some stupid shit,
Yeah.
and see how far you
Well,
can
the
push the
vanilla
limits.
game is pretty vanilla.
ATS is hard for me
Yeah.
because I get distracted because I'm still watching Netflix and I look over to the TV and suddenly I've crashed into something and flipped the
Hey,
joystick
he's taking Skittle Kick's playbook moves. Nice.
over. Yeah. And
And
I was
then,
playing with a buddy
Yep.
of mine. He sees me flip over.
What you got to do, and this is something that started happening when I actually got somewhat decent internet, was playing Convoy with Dazzo. And in ATS,
Yeah.
having Convoy is so
It's
much fun.
And we need to set that.
I
Now,
up.
just wanna
granted,
do that with
the
somebody. I really
ATS
do.
Yeah, I'd love to do it again. I mean, I haven't done Convoy for quite a while, but
Dazzo
it is a lot
being
of fun.
Skittles. Oh God.
oh, you got to go back and watch some of the videos. I mean, I
Oh,
ran
I
him off the
did.
road,
I
caused his
did.
car to destruct the jackknife.
I did.
Off the road.
He
I love how
did.
you claim they missed
He
that.
did.
Dude, watch the
did.
short. There's a short I did. I love telling the story because it was a very random thing that happened. So we kind of screw around, driving the trucks. I'm like, I'm gonna drive them off road and all this stuff, kind of derping around. And so the point of view I took was from my mirror. I actually zoomed into my mirror, and I'm sitting there wiping off the road or whatever, and I see his truck completely contort into God knows what kind of shape that was.
Oh,
And then
no.
all I hear from him is, "Ow."
Hang on. I have it here.
There.
Totally.
Let me.
That actually garnered me like over 1,700 views on as a short.
So in real life, I was
Oh.
actually in a really bad accident. And the first thing I said after the accident was over, I'm like, well, that just happened. And the short
Yeah.
version of this story was, I was driving down the road. It was wet. It was raining. I was miserable. What ended up happening, and I guess forensics or the police did their own investigation of the vehicle, and they found this. They found that the differential.
Welcome to the live
had
stream,
been
everybody. If
leaking
you're enjoying it,
fluid.
please smash
You know,
that
the
like
spark
button if you haven't
ignition
already.
rear
yeah,
axle.
yeah.
Well,
Yep.
all
Check
of
with
the
us
differential
while
fluid was
we
apparently gone. and
talk
my
to
rear
Apex
axle
Gamer.
locked. And then I sent me to a
Oh,
drift I
dude.
couldn't recover from. And I'm trying to freaking Tokyo drift this shit at this point. I got the wheel turned all the way to the left and I shot to the right. I didn't have time to turn all the way the other direction. I went down a
Oh
20
wait,
foot
were you
embankment.
counter steering?
What's that?
Were you spinning? Okay, what was the back end doing? Was it coming around to the left or the right when
The
you were
left.
spinning? Turn into the skid.
So what ended up happening was, the curve on the road is to the right. I was spinning to the left.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
So
so you
then-
pulled a Lightning McQueen move and then off the cliff.
Yeah. So essentially, I went down
Turn
the
right to
20 foot
go
embankment.
left.
I rolled five, according to police and their investigation, I rolled 5 times and took
Oh,
out 9
dude.
trees. And I was laying on my
Jeez.
driver's side. So I immediately unhooked my seatbelt. I look up at my mother, who's now dangling from the passenger seatbelt.
Jeez.
I unhook her seatbelt, start doing an assessment on her, and she's like, 1 minute she's freaking the hell out, and the next minute she's cracking jokes.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, EMS gets there and they're trying to do an assessment. Are you guys okay? I'm like, all right, we got a 56-year-old female, you know, accident or whatever. And I give it a whole assessment. Sir, you need to calm down. I'm like, I'm calm. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you about the patient that's not okay. And she was actually okay. She just had a minor concussion and some bruising. That was it. I got a sore neck and a sore shoulder. But moral of the story is, it was a mechanical failure.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got fucking lucky.
Yeah,
I
you
did,
You had-
dude. I
you
should have
had
been dead.
angels on-
If
you
I
had
hadn't
angels
worried
on
my
your
sleep, I
back.
would have been dead.
You had angels on your back, man.
Okay, Phoenix, I'll see you
Definitely.
later,
I
man.
should find that dash cam video and I should post it into a short.
You should.
Okay, so we're talking about
I should do that.
accidents,
I'm
huh?
gonna do that.
We're talking about
Oh, no.
accidents.
Oh no.
Hey, Doc.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God.
Ye-
What
we're
are we
gonna
gonna do to
talk about
Dazzle this
wounds.
time?
Hold
War
on,
stories,
hold
man.
on.
Hang on. You're gonna want to hear this one because this one's gonna make you crack up. So, imagine it's December. You just had a blizzard a couple days ago. The roads are somewhat clear, but still windy. You're driving. It's about almost 9:30 p.m. at night. It's dark out. You're on one of the main roads, a 2-lane highway, basically going to work. You're doing 45, 50 because it's windy. Roads are somewhat semi-cleared. You're going downhill. You're coming up to a curve. Oh, it looks paved. And then you get close and you realize, starting into a turn, it's not paved. And you're doing 45. And as soon as you hit that snow, I kid you not, my ass end slid out within 2 seconds to the left. And
Is this a real life story?
this is real life. This happened to me literally last year.
Oh my God. Keep
I-
going.
Started the slide. I had the wheel turned all the way to the left, trying to get out of it. My front end clipped the guardrail. I do 2 360s. My rear end smashes against the other guardrail, and I just slide slowly off of the road, back end into a ditch. And my first thought was, well, throw it in low gear. Let's get her out of here and let's go to work. I didn't even care. I threw it
Let's
in
go to
low.
work. This didn't happen.
My
You
front.
show up there with one freaking headlight.
No, I had 2 headlights. One of my corner lights were literally just waving in the air from the accident. I just threw it in one, literally my lowest gear. I said, it's front wheel drive. Front wheels are on the road. There's some traction. Throw it in low. Let's go to work. I don't give a shit. I'll come back later after work and look at the damage.
Dude,
And I
the
did.
truck that I flipped actually was in such bad condition, the gas tank was ratchet strapped on.
Jeez.
My exhaust is currently hanging. I have it.
And then,
Yeah.
right now?
Like right now, I have clips and everything holding my exhaust up because it broke off when going back into the ditch.
Oh my God. So your car probably sounds like one of them classic Honda Civic where they cut the muffler off and they think it's fast all of a sudden.
I mean, it kind of. Like, the end of the muffler has 2 big rust holes into the side of it, so, I
Right.
mean...
Dude, I actually, in my Mustang, I have a 2001 Mustang power top convertible. Beautiful
Ooh.
car.
Ooh.
I picked the wrong fight. I
Oh,
went
no.
up against one of the brand new Corvette Stingrays. And I'm pushing my engine at like 140 miles and I was roaring like a freaking lion. He pulls up next to me. He just looks into my car and he starts shaking his head like, and then he just, he's
And
gone.
you
I'm like,
fucked.
damn.
You fucked.
I'm like, Dom Toretto would be proud.
Him, yeah.
Another
him.
moment to reflect. What have we learned?
Yeah, what we learned.
And then it's funny because I said I almost had him. And then I thought about that scene where Paul Walker said,
Dude, I almost
I
had
almost had him.
you.
And Dom Toretto was like,
You almost had me?
had
You never had me.
me?
You never had your car.
You never had me. You never had your car.
The car's back at the dealership.
Yeah. And then it hit me. So I'm like, I never had him.
I never had my
I'm like, he
car.
was gone. I'm like, I can pretend to myself all I want, but there's no way. He had so much left in that car to
Oh
give.
my god.
I
There's
think-
The
another
funny part is we actually
backstory.
passed this New York State trooper like up on an overhang bridge. I'm like, I'm going to jail. He's gonna get me first. I took the intersection and he never found me.
Okay, really quick here, just to
Uh-oh.
kind of bring it back on topic. Really quick here is, short videos, shorts.
Shorts.
Like them or hate them. Do you
I
think they're
actually like
beneficial
them,
to a
so
YouTube?
long as they actually have a form of value. Like if you're just gonna show me some basic something, just to churn out a random short just to get your 3 million views,
Mhm.
I'm not for it. Like some of these videos where somebody catches their wife allegedly cheating, and then they have all these freaking little cards up, and you got to read each one of them as they put it down. You put it down, you get to the end, and you still don't find out the freaking answer.
Oh god.
Those irritate
never
the
seen
shit
those
out
before.
of me.
Jeez.
But in a short, I would like somebody to put something interesting in, like me. Check out my latest SnowRunner short. He backed up off a cliff. I hit that winch button
Wait.
and got the telephone pole.
Wait.
And I lost the cargo, or the cargo detached from the truck, but it was still dangling inside the truck.
Oh
I
god.
don't know how the hell I did it, but I back up that thing using the freaking winch. I'm just like full bore sideways,
Oh god.
and the winch is like
Oh.
up here holding
Oh
me.
my god.
And I finally got out of there. I'm like, yes, that was like the best save ever. I'm like that. Then at the end, I'm like, that's a short. That's easily a short.
You
Yeah.
want a snow runner incident? So you know
Go for it.
you know the beginning if you're going and you see that abandoned Chevy sitting in the field by the mud, right? The empty
Oh yeah,
farm.
the farm.
Yeah. Do you know how long I spent taking literally the 3 trucks I had, going in there with first the tiny truck. Oh, it failed. I can't get it out.
Oh.
So we're gonna go to the next biggest one, go in there, try to pull my truck out, who's pulling the other truck out, get that stuck, go get the biggest truck. Long story short, all 3 trucks were stuck in the mud. I was like, fuck this, I'm restarting. I gave
You
up.
could have just recovered the trucks.
No.
I actually
Hey,
cheated some of
Dazzo.
those. Sometimes if you discover the truck, you can actually jump into it. You can just like get into it and then hit the recover button and then jump out of your garage
my
without towing it off. That's such a cheating way to do it,
That's a
but
cheating way. I just wanted to try to pull it out of this field, and I'm just stuck.
that same scenario, like none of my trucks would get through this either. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm modding.
I
That's hands
did.
down.
I just restarted. I'm like, okay, let's gonna upgrade the biggest truck I have, give it the best stuff I can get with my level, and then I got it out. And I'm like,
But even still, like you could get all of the upgrades in all of Michigan, but you still don't get an adequate enough truck.
yeah,
Because the upgrades are so spread out to different trucks. Like you might have a great off-road truck, but you can't get off-road tires, so you
Yep.
still get stuck. But you got off-road. Oh
Yep.
yay! Like I'm saved now.
exactly.
What's up, Ethan?
I'm ready to sing if you want me to sing.
Oh,
Oh, he's ready.
Let's hear it.
He's ready.
all right. Let's get to it then.
We're gonna go silent and let you guys listen in on his singing.
Singing wheel to show all my boyfriend attacks.
Of course he is.
Here we go. Champion is the buzz. When we're down in North Carolina, tearing up the road. Pray to God I see headlights. Oh, I made it down the coast in 17 hours. Picking me up, bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for rally. I could see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, yeah. Mama, rock me. Hey, rock me, mama, like a wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah. Mama, rock me. No. No, 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 it's not.
Okay.
Running from cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old town string band. My baby plays the guitar. I pick a banjo now. Oh, no, it's country women. Gonna get me down like my money played books. So I had to leave town. But I had no turning back to living that old life no more. Rock me, mama, like a wagon mule. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, yeah. Mama, rock me. Hey, rock me, mama, like a wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah. Mama, rock me. I'm not done yet. I'm just
Yeah, you're good. Keep going. Just let us know when you're done. That way I don't interrupt you.
yeah. To the cow. I'm gonna drink it. Silly had a nice song too. So you got away from the calendar to Johnson Kitty. Then I see I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die early, at least I will die free. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, yeah. Mama, rock me. Hey, rock me, mama, like a wind in the rain. Hey, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah. Mama, rock me. There you go. I'm good. That was
Dude.
Wagon Wheel by
Dude,
Darius Rucker.
dude. Gold buzzer.
Cold buzzer. I didn't know this was
I don't
America's
even know
Got
what show it
Talent.
was
Let's
actually.
go. Give it up
Awesome,
for
I don't actually
man.
know what show it was on.
Oh, we're
I
gonna
don't
we
know
need
if
to
the
give
Gold
him
Buzzer was
from.
on America's Got Talent, American Idol, or Britain's Got Talent, or one of those other freaking shows.
Yep.
Yeah!
Woo!
Golf claps.
Easily gold buzzer.
Can I
Oh,
tell you one? Can I
Wait,
tell you one thing?
Sure.
That song was my first video a year ago on YouTube,
Wow.
It is
That's
the best
impressive.
one.
which is now at 100 over 100 views.
100 views?
Everyone loves
Well,
Wagon Wheel.
I got one
Yes, I
that
agree.
I got one that I sung at the waterfront downtown in where I live. 4,000 views in almost a year.
Wow, all right, cool, nice. You know, I have
Yeah.
actually a song request for you. Wait, I have a question after that.
Well, that's
but,
awesome, Ethan. We're proud of you.
so the question, or the song request I have for you, and I feel like this would fit. You're like maybe not your genre, but do you like this like southern music at all?
We just went quiet there.
Yeah.
There's too much awesome to
that's
eat.
what I
We're
know.
speechless. There's too much awesome.
It's like, well, okay, so my song. I'll tell you the song request, and then maybe you'll do it, maybe you won't. But
So
it's "Song of the South" by
Um,
Alabama.
Song of the South. I don't know if that road to do it.
Well, I mean, everybody's telling you to practice. It's not something that you would do like right now.
Yeah.
Don't look at
See,
me. I'm
I'm
not
kind of
singing.
that way too. Like
yeah,
I don't post piano covers if I don't know how to play it 100%
I would play
of the
bass,
way.
but I don't know how well it would come through with why fail.
Apex.
Usually, like, and people are like, dude, you need to smile when you record your piano covers. Do you have any,
seems like your
any idea
microphone's
what
not
number of
working,
attempts I'm
Apex.
actually on without screwing it up? I'm not
There
even
we go.
smiling.
There we
It's
go.
working fine on mine the entire time. I think you guys are just
What's
lagging.
working?
That might be
It's
lagging.
probably lagging, that's
it
all.
might be lagging on.
We'll blame it on netcode. It's netcode's
Yeah, it's
fault.
netcode.
It's always netcode.
Netcode's fault.
What is net? What is
God,
net?
I know
No,
I'll tell you
it's
something.
Discord's fault.
Some of these phrases that people come up with, it's netcode. Dude, it's called severe lag.
It makes
Jeez,
no
netcode.
sense.
I know,
Yeah.
it's like, some words.
Anyway, back on topic. That's
So
the
really-
next question.
Before we do that, Skittles, do we have anything special from our friends
Uh-oh.
in Red Four Seasons hosting?
I think so. I think there's a pretty cool deal coming up. So for
Hey.
the entire month, rest of August, I believe, if you want to build or have a gaming server for things like 5M or whatever suits your fancy, maybe Minecraft, they can set you up. And I believe, once you sign up, you get 3 months, I believe, at the low price of Dazzo.
75 cents!
75 cents. Whoa. No way.
Three.
Are you serious?
3 quarters. No, 3 quarters.
No
Yeah.
way.
3 quarters.
It's a cool promotion, actually. I don't know.
So like, if I cut one of my quarters in half, will they like, they haggle with me a little bit?
Wait, so do I have to go digging into my couch cushions to find those 3/4?
Yes.
Someone's
Damn it.
screaming
As long as you don't find a Cheeto and eat it, you know. That's,
Maybe I'll find
mean,
the TV
like-
remote.
I have
Yeah.
these 2 quarters left over for my laundry.
Hey, there you
I've
go.
got a couple more on
One
on
quarter
my
short
table.
there.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
like,
I mean-
I can haggle.
I got a guitar
about it.
pick I
Like,
can
one
cut to look like
server
a
for-
quarter.
1 silver piece.
Uh.
I got a guitar pick.
No.
I'll cut it to look like a quarter. Does that count?
Yes, that counts.
But seriously, 3 months for
Will they
75
take
cents.
Canadian quarters?
Ask
I mean, let's
Dazzo.
be honest.
Yeah, where's
You
those?
can
Dazzo, do they take Canadian money?
They do, and
What the?
they can also take American.
What are those Canadian quarters for you called, Dazzo? Because they ain't
Dude, like, I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, they're like toonies or
Ameri-
something.
vending machines in America, for some reason, will not take a Canadian quarter. Why?
They never do.
They never do.
Why?
The weight
It's the
I've
difference.
never known
exchange.
why.
Currency exchange.
That and
No,
weight
we-
Because
difference.
our
So?
dollar and their Canadians, their Canadian currency does not line up 100%. Like it's not a 1-to-1.
Yeah, no.
Wait, so so Canadian quarter is not 25 cents versus an American quarter being
Correct.
25 cents?
Correct.
Yeah. The weight is
Oh.
actually different.
Yeah, the weight's
Yep.
very different. It'll jam them like a vending machine in America.
Yep. Because
But-
there's a thicker coin.
I would know. My dad works with vending machines all the time, and a lot of people try to throw them in.
Yep.
Guess what he walks
Some
around
of the
with?
dimes will get the dimes will get through, but the quarters won't.
No.
The Canadian dimes are pretty thin. But yeah, we started to reduce the size of the thicknesses on the quarters and all that stuff. I got a quarter from 1984 that won't even fit into the frickin' paid washing machine here.
Hmm.
So, because they were
and
just more silver back in those days, more
Sure.
copper. So,
But,
Apex.
but yes,
Yeah.
Four Seasons Hosting is offering 75 cents for 3 months with a gaming server.
That's
Good
pretty
deal.
cool. I mean, I won't do it because like I don't know how to develop a 5M server. Like everything would just crash.
There's some really
Like,
good
I'm,
tutorials. Actually,
I'm gonna be just blunt about it.
there
Like,
are
my
some really good
LPFR
tutorials
can't even
out
be
there.
stable.
yeah.
And even then, I need a GG full install video to make it work.
Hey, that's some good content right there.
Right, dude. That's a good idea.
When I came back to LSPDFR after a few years of being out of it, because I started playing it back in 17. When I came back, I was like, okay, how do I do this again? So I looked up LSPDFR or like whatever it was, and 2 people came up on my top list: Criminal Justice and Jeffrey Gamer were the top 2 results I got in
the top
YouTube.
2 results I got were Jeffrey Gamer and Benzo.
I got most of the
I think
time I
Ben's
was
my third
getting
or fourth.
there was like
But here's how I
Highway
would do
Trooper and
that. I would be
CJ.
like, "What's up, guys? ApexGamer2020 here, coming at you with a full install tutorial on how to install LSPDFR. So check out the link in the description below, and good luck."
That's actually a pretty good opener, to be honest.
Right?
Yeah, that's pretty stylish.
That kind of stuff I've gotten good at.
Yeah. So
And I thought
that's how I
every
felt.
video like that. What's up, guys? ApexGamer2020. In today's video, we're gonna be doing something awesome. Hopefully. Anyway, Dazzo, what is your next question?
Oh, you want another question?
I want as many as you have.
Oh, that sounds wrong.
How did Apex get to be so awesome?
Well, it started out way back in the day, back in November 24th of 1991.
What is going on, you ghosts?
And
Welcome
my
to
birth,
the
my
live
birthday
stream.
in November.
Is it really what day in November?
The 3rd.
Oh, nice. How old are you?
Oh, I'm gonna be 21.
Oh, all right. So I got a decade on you.
I got a decade.
And-
I got
and-
4 decades on you all.
And my 2-year anniversary is coming up on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, mine will
Dude,
be.
you know what's funny? I'm horrible. This is why
24th.
I'm probably never gonna get a girlfriend or married because I cannot remember dates to say it. she'd be the wife to be like, "Do you know what today is?" No.
Nope.
Think about
Yeah,
it
it's
really
Wednesday.
hard. That's not helping. Do you know what
Yep.
today is? No, I didn't know that the first time you asked me. And then she puts her hands up like this, and she's like trying to show off her ring. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, is that a new soap you put in your hands?" No, look at my finger. Yeah, it's as soft as the other 3 fingers that you're showing me. Oh, the ring! Did we get married today? Not anymore. Take the ring back. That's how that would go. That's how the whole.
Jeez.
Apex
How
is
long
overly
ago did you-
optimistic.
Optimistic?
Yes.
It's
Sarcasm.
not really optimism as much as a prediction.
No, it was sarcasm. The optimism was the sarcasm.
Oh. I missed what you were putting down there.
That's fine. A lot of people
And
do.
you know, that, as Peanut would say from Jeff Dunham. Yoom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dun
Welcome to Walmart.
How-
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
I love
How
that
long
one bit
ago
that they
did
did.
you
He's
start
like,
your
I'm not an
channel?
alcoholic. We tell these people I'm not an alcoholic. Boy, Jeff is not an alcoholic. He does crack.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out of here.
I don't do crack. We tell me I don't do crack. If you don't do crack, then how did you come up with me?
Welcome, more people watching.
Bubba J, what do you do on the weekends? Oh, I drink a beer,
drink
watch
beer.
NASCAR.
Bubba J, what's a good beer? An open
Turn
one?
left again.
That's the best beer.
Someone's stream is
Turn
echoing.
left.
Echo, who's echoing?
That's probably you again.
It's yours.
What was the
They're not
saddest
being-
thing?
that's not- Oh yeah, thanks, Skittles.
What?
You know, just for that, I'm gonna buy a smaller bag of Skittles when I go to one. No, I've been bluffing. I won't do that.
I don't even know what
I'm
you're
not
talking
gonna buy a
about.
smaller
That's
bag
fine.
of Skittles.
I don't know what he's talking about. We lost him.
I completely missed what that was
We lost
referenced
him.
to, so that's fine.
Well, like I was gonna say, I was just to insult you. I was gonna buy a smaller bag of Skittles next time I went to Walmart, but I'm bluffing. I can't do that. I have to go with
Yeah.
the 41-ounce bag. I have to.
Yeah. You know,
The bigger the
I've
better.
been hurting myself more than you.
you really
Wait,
would. You
hold on,
really
hold
would. You'd be just doing disservice to yourself.
Speaking of numbers,
Okay.
Yeah.
do numbers matter to you as a content creator?
And how often do you look at them?
Yes and no. So I don't feel like you should make your content to get the numbers. I feel like you should make the content to. See, how do I explain this? You shouldn't. Your purpose shouldn't be to go for numbers. It should go to good content, and then have the numbers follow. So you shouldn't be like, okay, well, I'm gonna expect 100 subscribers out of this video, and then be disappointed when you don't get it, and end up being like everybody else and deleting the video. Make the
Oh,
content
don't be a salty asshole.
right. Essentially,
Here,
So,
here's,
like,
here's my.
don't make
Go
a
ahead.
video and then delete it because it didn't meet your number goal. You make the video, say you get 56 views on it. Okay, well, how can I make that same video better and get 60 views on it? Always learn something new and try to improve, and the numbers will follow.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
while I think numbers are a little bit important, because without numbers, say for example, without subscribers, you don't really have a channel, right? So you do, but you don't. You can make the videos, you have the content on your channel, but nobody's gonna be there to watch it because you focused more on your focus is in the wrong area. Your focus is to appeal to people, do what they want to do. They spread the word because they like your content, and then your numbers will pour in.
Yep.
And there's others who will say, "Do what you like to play," because if you don't like what you're playing, people can sense that too.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it's
Yeah,
kind of a
they-
double-edged sword.
Absolutely.
So
You have
I mean,
to
that's been my
enjoy what
experience.
you
It's like,
do.
I mean, it's like I was doing all this PDFR and Stardew Valley for the longest time. Like I had videos, for all of those, and I started to notice that if I feel like I'm just getting bored, that'll come through on the content.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're not having fun doing it, then and especially if it's a game that you're just not interested in anymore,
Right.
it's like
And the
who's
way
gonna
that I've
give
been
a-
able to actually pick this up is by watching videos. I feel that people are getting bored. Suddenly their tone of voice changes.
Yeah, it does. It really, yeah, that can.
Like you could go from like me being super excited about a video and then be like, yeah, well, this part just freaking happened.
Welcome to
Not
me
thrilled
watching
about it, but it
grass
happened.
grow.
Apex,
Yeah.
how long have you been on YouTube?
About 3 years. Like if I go back to my latest, actually, you know what? If I go to check out my playlist and I go to my very first LSPDFR video,
That was
should
like
tell
3 years
me.
ago.
I think that first LSPDFR might be approaching 4. I'll do that's already on my channel.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I've been on this channel. My Skittlecakes Plays has been around since 2014, but
Really?
I stopped making. Well, I used to do content a lot back in those days. I was doing Minecraft. I was doing Age of Empires. I was playing a bunch of other games, but that's before I really understood the nuances of OBS and was terrible with
Right.
setting it up. which really does suck, by the way. Sometimes you can't help it if your content sucks early on, because if you don't know the
Yeah.
technology or as skilled with it, because that takes a lot of practice, you can suffer with that. Plus, I always felt like my content just wasn't that great. So all those videos are no longer there. Like, those videos went a long time ago. I used to be on Twitch too. My
Dude, see,
channel
I
still
couldn't. I
exists.
don't know if I could do that. Like,
No,
try to get
I
onto a
can't.
Twitch and then like try to get your. Because then I feel
Well,
like
Twitch was what we
YouTube
had
people might
before there
like
was
Twitch
live
better, so
YouTube.
then they unsubscribe to your YouTube channel, go subscribe to your Twitch, and now you've got your followers in several different multi-platforms.
Well, and then you end up in a situation like Jeff Faviano is, where he's got exclusive contract to only play stuff through Twitch on live
Right.
stuff. He can record videos, but he can't go live on YouTube. Remember, Twitch is, I was on there, but when it was Justin TV. So
Wait, Twitch was TV?
it was called Justin TV. Then the kid who owned it sold it, and it became Twitch. And then they kind of mucked it up and all that stuff. Twitch used to be
Right.
pretty simple and very cool. Now it's just like this conglomerate. But
Yeah, that kind of
Twitch
reminds
was
me
what
of
we
MySpace.
had before
You
there
guys
was
remember
even.
MySpace?
Oh, I had a MySpace back in 2008. Yes, I did.
But it's not even
Yes, I
MySpace
did.
anymore. Now MySpace went to freaking My Yearbook.
And then I also, well, here's what I have. I'm old enough to remember the days of bulletin boards back in the 80s.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Back to what?
Bulletin boards, BBSs, like the forums everybody uses on occasion for tech support.
Oh, okay.
I go that far back with internet, with online stuff. Back when we actually had to put a phone on a thing to get a dial-up connection. I'm old enough to remember web TV in the 90s.
Yeah, so
And
my
I
first
got-
LSPDFR video, my first ever video was 3 years ago, according to
Yep.
my description.
It was a multiple vehicle accident, I believe, right? That should be
uh,
that was the first one, right?
GTA 5
MVA?
episode 1 MVAs.
Yes. Yeah. So.
And actually, a buddy of mine who is Austin T Gaming, he actually did the editing for that video, and that's the only video with that kind of editing where he kind of does like a voiceover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but dude, that would actually be kind of something cool if I could figure out how to add voiceovers into my LSPDFR.
What
because
do
I
you
feel
use
like
for
that would
video editing?
enhance the quality of. I use Cool Cut.
I would look into using God, what is it called? Oh my God.
DaVinci?
Yeah, DaVinci.
Dude, I looked at DaVinci. Like, I did a tutorial for the DaVinci. I got so freaking confused.
Nothing.
It's
I got to a
actually
point where I just like stepped back from my computer. I'm like, what the hell am I even looking at anymore?
no, I get it. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you figure it out, like all my content of recent times in like the last year plus has been all DaVinci. I came from using AVS for Use video editing software, and that was fine. But I
Are we
was
talking like DaVinci being its own thing, or are we talking like Leonardo da Vinci?
no, DaVinci is the video editing software. Yes.
I'm just messing with you now.
But I'm just thinking, you don't get the picture of him trying to, make the human body fly or whatever, yeah, or the
Right.
planes or helicopter, whatever, all those
Yeah.
inventions. No, but you can do. The cool thing is that inside of DaVinci there is an audio section, like a small DAW that you can do voiceover stuff with. Now, the one thing I've learned is it's kind of hard to time yourself to make sure you're hitting all the marks, but there's ways to do it. Now, the thing that sucks about the free version of DaVinci is it uses your CPU to render videos, which can redline your CPU quite fast.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not
If you pay for it, which I think is just under $300,
Holy
that'll
cow.
use your GPU. Now that's a hell of a lot cheaper than using Sony Vegas.
Well, the weird thing is, so like if you guys see my channel, my videos, right? So like there's like 3 slides. So you have like the ApexGamer2020, enjoy the show. And then the next slide is like, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
all that happy horse shit. But the third one, I actually use Microsoft's video editor.
Okay.
So then, because I can add the text in there, and that's where I got the magical effect. And then I export the video, and all I had to go do in there. So if the last thing I edited was an LSPDFR video, all I have to do is go up there, change the number of the episode, and then change the title, and then export. Yeah. I can usually get 20 of them done in 10 minutes.
Wow, that's quick.
Well, so long as I know what I want to title the video. Sometimes I actually have to watch some of the video to figure out what I want to title it.
Yeah, sometimes I'll have a title in my head, but then otherwise I'm just like randomly guessing, like, what should I call this one? Whatever.
Like the one of the last ones I did, and it won't come out until like November. I've got content scheduled up to November 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Five videos a week, scheduled, done, filmed, edited, and scheduled to release on YouTube up until November 3rd.
Yeah, that's the one thing I got burned out really quick on a very lengthy schedule like that. That's why I quit recording because I was just so burned out. I was like, I can't do that. I can't. I was
But see,
kicking out.
with having content out that far ahead, you can afford to take a week
Well,
off. And be
that's
just
the
fine.
thing because I moved to Texas from Minnesota before my last few videos came out in October. So
Oh, okay.
so yeah, I mean that's like the last time I think I recorded. Actually, I don't even know when I last recorded anything. It was one of my ATS videos with Dazzo.
Yeah.
So, Dazzo, how long did it take you to get to over 800 subscribers?
Dude, I've had this channel since 2016.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's why I said it's so random. See, YouTube, they keep changing the damn algorithm and how people can get detected. That's why
Speaking of which, vidIQ just put up a video that's like 6 minutes and 18 seconds long where they apparently broke the algorithm or they figured it out and they shared it in that video. I still haven't watched it yet, but I still feel like
but I
you
bet
have
it's gonna
to
be like, oh yeah, here's the secret, and then they don't say anything about it. They just kind of go, yeah, whatever.
dude, right?
That's what I
Yeah.
don't like. Is like, here's the secret to YouTube's algorithm, and they don't say anything except subscribe to our channel for the actual information. Fuck you. That's my
Yeah,
attitude.
a lot of them are clickbait. Just to get
That's
subscribers.
yeah. By the way, how do you feel about clickbait?
Honestly, I'm annoyed by it. If I click on something, especially if a thumbnail, like sometimes I watch. Okay, I'm a firefighter, right? As I mentioned before. So sometimes I want to know how accidents that I've responded to in the past have actually happened.
Sure.
The result of that were I boil it down to basic stupidity and natural selection. But
Yes.
anyway, so I like to sometimes watch car crash compilations. And
Oh.
there's this thumbnail of like this really horrible accident as the thumbnail, but that accident on the thumbnail is not even in the freaking video.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, because I watched that whole video to find that one accident.
That's why I like
thinking,
to.
I see this like a car on top of another. I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Then
By
I
the way,
actually responded to a call a long time ago in a Walmart where they hit one of those like yellow pillars. They flipped over upside down on top of another car in a parking space. So I get to the scene, on my full bunker gear. I'm like, how? How? I gotta see the security footage. Like I've gotta see it.
yeah.
There's nobody
There's some
inside
people
the
that
cars.
just should not have a driver's license if that's the kind of thing they have.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, just knowing where those pillars are, like you had to have been driving stupid to do that.
Or drunk.
Yeah.
Well, you're not wrong. It's
So
probably
Finally,
going to
the
be
driver of the other vehicle comes out and she's yelling at me. She's like, "What happened to my car? Who did this to my car?" I'm like, okay, first of all, they did it. Well, how did this happen? Why did this happen? I'm like, okay, let me explain something to you in the real world.
I'm not a cop.
Two cars cannot occupy the same space at the same time. It just can't happen.
That's a
Because-
pimp move right there.
And I'm like, she's like, well, why now? I'm like,
Look right there.
I'm like, right there. She's like, well, if they're both on their tires, like you'd have a similar result.
Oh man.
That kind of goes back to the title of that video I was telling you guys about, the short that I made with Dazzo, where it literally says "Dum Dums in Mirror." That is one of those people that would be in my mirror.
Yeah.
That person saying, why you can't occupy the same space? Really? 2 + 2
Well, it's
equals
funny
how the
too
hell
because
did you get a
I
driver's
love backing
license?
out of a space at Walmart. You've got plenty of time to back out, right? But this lady like bum rushes to the back of your vehicle and stops. She's like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm backing up. You jumped in front of the back end of my vehicle. Well, you almost ran me over. Well, keep going, or I'm going, or I still might."
Yeah.
Like, don't stop behind my vehicle and I'm backing up to yell at me for it.
Do you guys know there's actually still blue laws regarding women drivers? And
Wait,
it's still
what
there.
the hell is the blue law?
Blue law is basically a law that's really not enforced, but it's still on the books. There is a law that says a woman cannot drive a vehicle or drive a carriage or anything like that without her husband or another man in front of her waving flags.
What? Okay.
There are still laws in some states that you
Really?
can't spit on the sidewalk, and there are still blue laws.
Oh, I'd
Look
be
up
dead.
look up the
The
term
laws-
blue laws. Yeah, it's
the
a
I
law.
laws
chew
that
gum,
are-
right? So when I get done chewing gum, I spit it out all the damn time.
Yep.
The
I know.
laws that are there, but no one enforces it.
So like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if that was a law in New York State, they'd enforce that shit. They enforce jaywalking in New York State, where I live.
Yeah.
So stuff over here for a minute.
Alright.
Like, don't you have anything better to do? Like, isn't somebody robbing a bank somewhere?
Yeah, I
We're
do,
just
but I
gonna
had to
write
stop
the
you.
ticket.
Yeah. He's like, what's your
Yeah.
first name? I'm like, wait, I have an opportunity to lie here yet. He hasn't asked for my ID. It's Leonardo, and your last name DiCaprio.
I'm in
Titanic,
a
yeah.
face mask right now for a new movie I'm in.
Right, exactly.
I just had
And in the
surgery for my
movie,
new.
I'm a professional jaywalker.
I'm just learning. I'm getting into my role. I'm getting into my character.
Did you guys see the Gabriel Iglesias joke where he got stopped by the cops in Bakersfield? You got your ID on you? He's like standing right in front of one of his posters, and he just like points at the poster.
That's funny.
He's just like, what's your first name or what's your identification? Gabriel's just like, he just points at the damn poster.
I wish I could do something like that.
Dude, right? I thought about getting into stand-up comedy, but I mean, all I have to do is tell my life story because that in and of itself is a joke.
If I actually was a comedian, the only stand up would be the people standing up from this standing up to leave.
Yeah, but you know what? At least they stood up at all. Thank you for coming. Where the show's over. I had like another hour booked, but yeah, show's over.
Yeah. Don't let
Have
the
you
door
guys
hit
ever
you.
heard
Where
of
God
a
puts you.
comedian called Matt Rife?
Yes,
Oh,
I've
no.
watched his
Never heard of him.
TikToks and everything. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, he is great. I love, he has no filter. He doesn't care who he humiliates.
He'll just
That's how
pull
comedy
someone
should be.
randomly out of the freaking crowd. Oh, but where were you going? Oh, you were in the bathroom taking a shit? For that long?
I remember Robin
Jeff
Williams was like
Dunham
that
does
too.
that shit. Like, if somebody gets up in the audience and goes to the bathroom, especially if he's got Walter out. Where are you
Just-
going, dumbass?
Just sit
Yeah.
there and wait. We're just gonna
Yep.
sit there and wait for them to come back.
Yeah,
I
we'll
saw,
wait.
I saw early '80s Robin Williams comedy special where somebody got up and walked out to go meet somebody, and there was like some communication. Like Robin was really good about like interacting with his audience like that.
Yeah.
Comedy gold with stuff like when you actually watch people get up, you know, there you go. Or you see the late arrivals. I remember watching what the hell's his name? Oh,
I
I
have
forget.
another
Eddie
talk
Murphy?
ready to go with.
Eddie Murray? Whatever his name is, I don't know.
No. This is the older guy. The guy that played the piano always fell off the piano. Victor Borga.
Oh, yeah.
And he was watching people. This is that DVD that when he was at the Minnesota University's theater, and he was like just sitting there saying, "Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me," as people are actually still walking in while the show has already been going on for like 10 minutes. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me.
I have
And
another.
it's
talk
just stuff
ready
like that.
when
There's
you're
always,
ready.
you know, the sad thing about comedy though is that there's somebody butthurt out there that you just can't be funny anymore. Somebody's like,
True.
"I'm
You know,
joking."
I actually went
But
to
those
what
are the
I
ones you wanna
thought
make
was a
fun
comedy
of.
club. And I was going to try stand-up comedy for the first time ever. First of all, I was horribly wrong. It was actually karaoke. So I got up
Yeah.
there, and they're like, "What song do you want to do?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "I thought I came up here to tell like a couple of jokes." And they're, "Oh, this is karaoke now." I'm like, "Oh, shit." And at the time, I had a girlfriend. And she was in the audience. She's just like face palming.
She's like,
I'm like,
dumbass.
do I have to pick one? He's like, well, you're already up on the stage, and then you have the microphone in your hand. I'm like, okay, what song can I suck the absolute least at? Like, let's play back for a minute. Like, how many songs I've sang in the vehicle on the way to Walmart, and thought it actually sounded pretty good at. He's like, you gotta pick one. I'm like, follow me, Uncle Cracker. Sure, let's go with that one. That's a pretty low pitched song. I can probably hit some of the notes. So I was like, all right. And then they had to get my name out to the rest of the freaking bar. The lucky thing is, I waited until like the fourth round. Now, here's what I didn't figure out. I thought karaoke came first and then it was comedy. Because there was only supposed to be 4 rounds of karaoke. So 4 rounds happened. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it's now stand-up comedy's turn. So I got up there, I grabbed the microphone. He goes, all right, what are you going to be singing for us? I'm like, wait, I thought karaoke already ended. So it was strictly karaoke. That's what threw me off. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, so my girlfriend
Oh,
was
it's not
like,
an open
so you're
mic
going to
night,
tell some jokes? I'm
essentially.
like, well, I'm going to kind of like build off of some of Fluffy's jokes. Like, I'm just going to build on it. Like, I'm not going to tell the same joke and then, you know, end up in some kind of lawsuit. But I'm going to come up with, like, some police cars, like some police-type jokes. So I'm all set. I got my act ready. I'm just going for it. What song are you going to sing? What? And I shouted out to Follow Me of Uncle Cracker one. I'm like, I think I can do that one. So I did it. And everybody was like over there doing this little thing. Like I'm sitting there like, wait, fish like in veins or whatever, how the lyrics go. Like you swim through your veins like the fish in the sea. And everybody's like doing this thing. I'm like, yeah, you guys had time to get alcohol on you.
Oh yeah. That's when
And
you
that's
have
why
the
I
house.
waited to the
Then.
fourth round because if it wasn't funny, they'd at least be laughing anyway because they're drunk. So what makes me seem funnier?
I have another song ready to go to.
Well, do we have more questions before we
We got one more question.
All right,
Let's
do
do
it.
that first. Let's do that first then.
Okay. What mindset do you have to be as a content creator?
Honestly, I've always had a strong work ethic anyway, so I view my YouTube stuff as work essentially. Because and I know I can tap into that because I've always had a strong work ethic. I always do things the right way, and everything has to be done the right way. I don't get burned out with it because it's something that I want to do. I don't want to go landscape tomorrow, but I'm going to have to. But YouTube, you get to bring your own creativity to life.
Yep.
So it makes yes, it's still work, but it's something you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So for me, it's it's something I like to do.
I agree. I
think-
agree. I really
think
love
we're-
doing YouTube.
I think
So-
part of where my struggle has always been as a content creator is for probably since I was 13 years old when I picked up bass guitar, and I'm now 47. All I dreamed of was being a musician and a professional one at that.
Right.
And creativity, composition doesn't pay.
Nope.
You are legitimately a starving artist.
Yeah.
And
And even if you
what-
did get famous and big or whatever, your
Hey, Jay,
creativity is
did
going to
you
get
fall asleep?
controlled by somebody.
right.
I
And I
said, did you
think
fall
my
asleep?
struggle with my channel has always been, well,
No.
look, I mean, I
Okay,
try
good.
to create content, and
I said,
I
okay,
get
good.
kind of like, I kind of get like, well,
I was just
this kind of feels like me being a musician. It's like, well, I've been at this for so long, and I'm like, well, damn, if I'm not seeing results, and Daz knows me, he knows I'm very results driven. Part of that is the IT guy in me.
Yeah.
We are very results driven, but as a musician, I want to see results for the years I've put into my instrument, which is 34.
Well, you
And
got
I want to
34 years
see.
in music?
No, actually, music started for me when I was about 2 years old. That's when it all kind of started to
Oh, you
gestate.
started out with like one of those color coded
I was
keyboards with
one of those
like
little
5 keys
kids.
on it.
No,
Oh.
I was singing at age 2.
Dang, nice.
I was singing on pitch, on key, and sadly, the song was Debbie Boone's "You Light Up My Life," but I was on pitch at 2 years old.
Wow.
My parents said I was very musically inclined at a very young age. And bass guitar was basically, well, I can't get a drum set because I can't be noisy in apartments. So
Right.
my parents finally said,
And they're
okay, at
expensive.
least, well, drums are damn expensive. Even to this day they are.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, I couldn't play guitar because I can't do chord changes very well. Like I can't fast with them. Plus, I have freaking
Yeah.
huge hands for bass. So I eventually, when I was 12 years old, I tried bass, and I was like, okay. But because I was already trying to get into bands, I was already forming bands with my friends. You know, I wanted to do this. It's all I ever cared about was music. Like that is like how it runs in my veins so deep. And Dazzo knows all this stuff. And I've said this so many times on the podcast. When you're pushing yourself that hard and you don't see your work paying off, you start getting down. And that's kind of what
Yeah.
happened to me with
Yeah.
YouTube. It's like, okay, I've been pushing because everyone's like, grind. Well, that doesn't always work.
No, it doesn't.
Grinding does not always work for every channel. In fact, I always say this: if this shit was so easy, we would all be Jeff Favianos, PewDiePies, Benzo Effect. We'd all be
Yeah.
these guys.
Logan Paul.
Exactly.
No, fuck him.
We don't know what the secret sauce is. We say that we do. We can guess. And that's what I was saying earlier. They keep changing how this stuff works. Now, I just heard that they lowered the threshold for monetization.
Yes, however,
but I couldn't
there's a
care
catch
less
to
because
that.
I don't care.
So
I know there is. There's always a catch.
So the catch is this. Yes, as 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours watch time or 3 million views on your shorts, you can get into the partnership program. However, you
Right.
cannot get ad revenue until you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and meet the original criteria to begin with. The only
Right.
thing that the 500 subscribers and 3 million hours of watch or 3,000 hours watch time or 3 million views on your shorts, the only thing that gets you is super chats, super stickers, and other like super
Yep.
things that you can put onto your channel now.
Yeah.
And maybe a merch
Yeah,
store. I'm
that's-
not 100% sure because that's
I
I'm
am
not there
over.
yet.
But even that's hit or miss.
Yeah.
I am
You
way,
know.
I am way over 1,000 subs. I'm actually
Yeah, but it's the view hours and
Wait, you have 1,000
it's everything.
subs, Ethan?
yeah, I'm actually at almost to 1,100.
Nice, congrats.
Yep.
Now he's got
Uh,
to get that 4,000 hours watch time, and you be making that money. You
I'm-
buying yourself a mansion or
I'm
Ferrari.
actually
Be
at
rich,
1,000.
Ethan.
I'm actually at 1,089.
And see, and,
Nice.
that's the other thing that's going back to the other thing too is like, you know, I don't even look at my numbers anymore because I don't want to upset because I'm an obsessive
Yeah.
person.
Well,
If
and
I
know
look at my numbers,
I'll never do this. If it happens, great. But if it doesn't, I'm okay with it. But
Yeah.
another way that people really grow their YouTube channels is not by their own content,
night,
but
Mom.
they piggyback off of a more famous YouTuber. I'll just use Gigi for an example. Somebody might get in with Gigi, get on his good graces, so maybe he'll go raid their channel, and then Gigi's people go over and raid his channel, hit the subscribe button or whatever the case to get the subscriptions. But once they get what they want from that creator, they leave them.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of. That's how some people are.
Well, I'm
And then,
still
then
sticking
all of a
with
sudden
you.
they have 1,000 subscribers, and you're watching their content. Like, how the hell did you get 1,000 subscribers? Content sucks. That's how you can identify if somebody piggybacked.
I want to know
off
like
of another YouTuber.
how the hell did PewDiePie ever get to where his level is?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
sure at some
no,
point
Because
he
that
had
guy
to
had
piggyback.
dog shit content. He had
Hey,
dog
back-
shit content. The guy had what millions and millions and millions of subs. It's like, how did you even do this? Because well, first he actually broke the system. That's why Google changed it because he broke the system.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you know, it's just it's hard. It's stressful too because the last thing I want to do is be stressed about making content.
Right. And let's be honest, we would all if we could get somebody like Mr. Beast to shout out one of our YouTube channels, we'd be famous overnight. That's it.
Maybe.
We'd have 100,000 subscribers tomorrow.
That's it. I mean, I've had, you know, Jeff Faviano calls me out by name on his streams because one, I'm a
They
sub of
do.
his, but also I'm a regular on his channels at time.
Yeah.
So I've interacted with him for years because that's the first guy I learned how to do LSPDFR back in like
Right.
2017. So
Hey.
he knows me now. But the thing is that I don't get people from his channel going to mine or even Squirrel, you know, the guy who does all the simulator games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get anything from his channel, even though he's you know shouted out my name before. It's like it's just so hit or miss. And then there's people who will just sit there, they'll click your content, they'll subscribe, and then they'll immediately unsubscribe.
Yeah.
You got
One
to
thing,
like
and
that.
one thing that happened in not this stream obviously, but one or two streams ago is I had 7 likes on the thing. I was pretty stoked about it, you know?
Yeah.
And then like 4 of them psyched me, they unliked. They didn't hit the dislike button, which is great, but they unliked. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't like my shit,
Yeah,
why'd you hit the
you-
button to begin with?
Yep.
Yeah, YouTube does that automatically, though. Sometimes they'll take likes away and add likes back.
See, I want
Wait,
them to
really?
go back to this. I want them to go back to the star
Yeah.
rating system that they used to have back in the day. Because the content may be good, but maybe the person's not so good, but the content might be good. So give them 3.5 stars. This thumbs up, thumbs down BS has just been a joke since they came out with it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
But-
don't get me
No
wrong, I got
one-
like more.
no
I have
one-
almost all likes on my channel. I've got a few dislikes, but
So do I, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, because at
What's
least
next?
they took the time to look at it.
right. I always have this saying too: haters make me famous.
Yep.
Cause somebody's gonna go talk shit about your channel. Hey, guess what? They'll start talking about your channel. They might.
That's
be
why
like,
Gene
oh, really?
Simmons
You got really
always
that
said-
bad? So they want to go check out your channel. They might like the content. Bam. So.
Gene Simmons this one said, "There's all press is good press. There's no such thing as bad press. The moment they stop talking about you, that's when you're not
Well,
relevant."
that's not necessarily true. It depends on what they're saying.
In
Like,
this day and
if they were to
age,
say like, "Oh yeah, I know this guy Skittles who got convicted of Grand Theft Auto," that's gonna be bad press.
well, yeah, yeah, I know how that has with certain YouTubers out there who should remain named, not talked about because of things that was accused of.
Right.
But anyway,
But if somebody's just out there like talking crap about your content, people are gonna want to go see. I'm a see for myself kind of guy. So if you were to say, Ethan's channel sucks, he doesn't deserve 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be like, really? I want to go see for myself. So I'm gonna go
Exactly.
to his channel, and then if I like his content, I'm like, you know what, that dude was wrong, fuck him, and then I'm gonna subscribe.
exactly, and I don't think there's not a lot of people with that mentality that you just said.
Right.
You know,
And
there's
here's
people
another
around.
thing.
Speaking of
People always,
subscribe,
what was it? How should I say this? People always look at guys and girls who are actually disabled in a
Yeah.
wheelchair, and they're like, they don't belong on a podcast. They don't belong here. They don't belong there.
Nope.
They shouldn't be associated with a guy like Dazzo or Toxic or Apex.
Right.
You should not be characterizing guys or girls who are disabled.
People are just fucking
Because they
judgmental.
deserve an equal opportunity.
Exactly. Amen. Yeah, perfect. Well said.
Can
Good
I be
people, too.
Equal.
Well,
I mean,
when
you
I'm in
can
a
be-
when I'm in
I
my
think
mood
that
though, when I'm in my
Ethan's the
mood though,
coolest dude ever.
when I'm in my mood,
Absolutely.
I'm an equal opportunity offender. So you know.
There's actually, when I worked for this landscape company, and I had my 5 year experience, I almost got into a fight with somebody because they were talking about, like, dude, they came up to me as I'm, like, throwing mulch. And they're like, oh, you know what you're doing? I'm like, what? I'm like, working, doing my job? They're like, no, you see that person in that wheelchair over there? You're paying for them to sit in that wheelchair. I'm like, right, because they just decided to become handicapped overnight just so they didn't have to work for a living. Like it's their damn fault. I'm out here working for them so they can have an opportunity to have a quality of life.
Exactly. There are just some people that are so pathetically stupid out there.
Yo,
It's surprising
absolutely.
they can even walk and talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm actually one of those people that can't. I cannot walk and text. Like if I'm texting, I have to stop for a minute.
Yeah. I'm sitting there like last night. I was working on my GTA 5. I was doing some LSPDFR stuff, doing ELS stuff, and my girlfriend had called me, and I'm sitting there talking. I'm like, I'm sitting there tapping away on the keyboard, trying to adjust all the lighting and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there. I know consciously I'm not barely saying a word, or what I'm saying is totally not coming out right because my brain is only focused on one task.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like a mishmash of mush, like Mushmouth from Fat Albert. You know, type of thing.
That's actually funny you say that because that's what it sounds like when I'm singing.
What is
Yeah.
he doing?
Yeah.
I could not
It's
believe
like-
I put on the spot to sing that damn song at karaoke though. Like that caught me so off guard, dude. I was my girlfriend at the time, Michelle. And I'm like, so how was it? She's like, well, it wasn't bad, but
It wasn't good either.
In the
yeah,
wrong
she's
way.
like, don't apply to American Idol. I'm like, well, at least you're honest.
Damn.
I wouldn't apply
So,
for
so I
American
said to her,
Idol
I'm
either.
like, okay, so it was good for a bar setting after everybody's had time to get some alcohol in them. She's like,
and
yeah,
that's
pretty much.
usually how it works.
Yeah. I'm like, so
You know?
basically, when if we ever get married, and that was actually didn't last because that relationship lasted two freaking months. But anyway, I'm like, so if we ever get married, probably don't sing at the wedding. She's like, no. I'm like, can I at least play the piano? Like, can I be at the altar and like play the wedding song and like da 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 as you're like walking down the aisle, and then it's kind
No,
of
actually, what you'll do is you'll troll her and go and play chopsticks.
yes.
Oh my
The chopsticks was
god.
Charlie Brown, wasn't it?
Yes.
No, that's the Linus and Lucy theme.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. There's actually, if you look up on YouTube, there's the trio that actually was part of the original drummer that was a part of that band. I forget the composer's name. I forget his name, but he played the drums on those themes, and he did both the Charlie Brown theme, or the Linus and Lucy theme, which is the da 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 da, and the ice skating one too, which is very
I'm
cool.
sorry, but Charlie Brown got ruined for me because of Family Guy. When Peter
Yeah,
went to go kick the
that-
football and the girl there,
And he
I forget
beat
what
the
her
shit
name
out
was,
of
she
him, Lucy
moved the
did, yeah.
football on Charlie Brown or whatever, and Peter comes back, no, you were gonna hold that ball right there until Charlie Brown kicks it.
Hold back the
You know what though?
James
But
Bay.
honestly, that's what everybody was were thinking when we were kids. It's like, come on, Lucy,
Yes.
that's not fair. You know.
Yeah, I
but,
agree.
But no, I still love Charlie Brown to this day. I really do. There's just something about that little kid that was just so fun. And
Yeah,
but yeah, I can see how. I mean, Family Guy ruined a lot of stuff for us kids.
absolutely did.
Oh god.
They even
Although
did away with
there's a
Chocolate
funny
Factory
story
Day.
though. There's a funny story though. Seth MacFarlane did the exact same thing when he was a kid that I did.
What?
We both overdosed on Flintstone vitamins.
What? Wait, what?
When I was about 3 years old, I got a hold of all my Flintstone vitamins because they tasted like candy. They were the little hard candy flavored ones back in the
And
day.
you just decided to ignore the whole keep out of reach of children label.
That really wasn't a thing back in the 70s.
Oh, really? Damn.
I was born in 75, dude. That's how old I am. So, yeah, I'm an old fart. I'm a Gen Xer. We didn't give a shit.
Well, I've seen
You
my
know,
fair share of stupid people. Like, you remember
Have
the
you
Hug
met
Cody
me?
Thing, right?
Oh, yeah, you have.
This dude like comes into Walmart on his motorcycle. He
Okay, I'm
takes
not
his
that dumb.
helmet off. He takes his mask off. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that back. But he took his helmet off. He put a mask
Hey
on.
Jay, you want
and
to
then
check
put
my
his helmet
chat
back
for
on
me?
to go in the store.
Really?
I'm like, Why? Just keep your helmet on. Why'd you have to take your helmet off to put a mask on? The helmet acts as a face shield anyway.
Yeah.
Because people are
I
Chat
just
was
is
more
like,
really
keen.
quiet,
did I see
Ethan.
what I saw? Thought I saw him. Like, yeah, that's why you put warning labels on
Your
cereal
chat's
boxes.
quiet.
Perfect.
It's so funny when I got my first apartment years ago. I remember looking at the contract you have to sign. It's like 12 pages long. It's just like, yeah, because people are this stupid.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have all these warning labels if people didn't put bags over their faces when they're kids or you know. But now I think bubble wrapping kids like they do nowadays is pitiful. It's like, dude, I ate mud as a kid. I
I
played in the
wish I still
freaking
had a
mud.
picture of this on my phone, but when I worked for a lumber company as well, it's called Southern Tier Hardwoods. And somebody got these joke stickers. The joke sticker he plastered to the upcut saw, which is you basically push on a pedal and a saw comes up, cuts your board, and then it you slide down the board and you cut the next section of it.
Yep.
And as he said, the sticker said this: "Warning: machine cause serious risks to dicks. Do not put dick in machinery."
What the? Okay.
I'm just like,
Seems legit.
why? Why would you put that on a machine?
Because someone
the
did
owner
it.
of the company. Like, you
Done that.
okay with this?
Because someone did it. If they put it on the
Somebody
machine, it's
had to
because
have done
someone
it.
did it.
Yep.
Yeah. If that sticker exists, someone probably did it.
Because they're
Anyway.
stupid.
Daz was like, okay, anyway,
Too
moving
far
on.
off topic.
Well, no, I
Anyway.
think this is good association with a pretty cool content
Well,
creator.
this
I
is
think.
something.
Absolutely.
Before
It
we
can't be
end this
boring.
stream,
Can't be boring.
Ethan has another song that he wants to perform for us.
Another song.
And
All right,
before
hit it, Ethan.
before I do that, Apex, can you subscribe to my channel, please?
How rude.
Did you send me a
Please.
DM with a link?
Gotta make you
I
subscribe
can
first.
I can tell you the name of it. It's Performances
Okay,
by
try
Ethan.
that.
It's
Uh,
Performances by Ethan.
Yeah, if you can, somebody send me a link quick, and I'll
got you.
grab it from there.
Check your Discord. There you go.
Because I will be going live again tomorrow for video 597.
Wow, 597. Jeez.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not kidding.
Dazzo, I think you sent me.
yeah,
Oh wait, hold
this
on a
is,
minute. Never
channel.
mind. I saw like the thumbnail from this live stream. I think you made a small mistake.
Not it.
Yeah, send you your own link. That's what we want to do.
Wait, yeah, seriously, because hold on a minute. I just clicked on the link you sent me, and it took me to the. Oh wait, this is his. Never mind. That's slow.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
difference.
I see like our stream, what we're doing now, and I'm also streaming. You're probably streaming it, and then I see him or this same
We're
live
all
stream that I made.
three
with the
of us
same
are
He
streaming.
just
everything.
literally
Like,
hit a
wait
new
minute.
level of special.
Yeah, I was one of those kids that got dropped on his head. Apparently, I don't remember anything.
That's why.
Yeah.
With you now, I'm only 10 away from 1,100.
Hey.
And before you sing, I do want to point this out. A good comedian should never be afraid to make fun of himself.
Amen to that.
I don't care
Amen.
that, I'm not a stupid person. I know a lot of shit, especially about the medical field. Like, I could sit here and trace a drop of blood through the heart for you if I really wanted to, and it would take like 10 minutes, but I'm not going to do it. But I'm very knowledgeable in the medical field, but I make fun of myself. I still call myself stupid all the time, but I don't actually mean it.
I mean, I used to do the same.
Uh,
Sad thing is, I still do it. And I still believe it. No, just kidding.
I mean, yeah, I still do it once in a while too. There'll be times I'm filming a video, and I hit the wrong freaking hotkey to start filming. I do the whole video thinking it filmed, and then I go to like where the video was supposed to have gone when it ended.
And there's
I
nothing
click
there.
on it, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. And then that's when I realize it hits me that I hit the wrong hotkey.
Naturally.
I was like, I literally look at that, and I'm like, I'm a special kind of stupid, aren't I?
Oops.
Yeah.
That's one of those moments where you
Anyway.
accidentally click.
Let's hear it,
the
Ethan. What you got
record
for us,
key.
buddy?
Home back the river by Jimmy Bay. Home back the river by Jimmy Bay.
Oh my. Here we go.
Mute your mic, Jay. try to keep you close to me. But life got in between. Try to square, not being there. Not that I should have been. And hold back the river. Let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I stop for a minute and be my eyes. Hold back the river. Hold back. Woo! Once upon a different life, we rode hard bikes into the sky. Now we go against the tide. Those distant things are flashing by. Oh, home back the river, let me look in your eyes. Home back the river, so I stop for a minute and be by your side. Home back the river, home back, yeah. Home back the river, let me look in your eyes. Home back the river, so I stop for a minute and by your side. Home back the river, home back, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Throw me water, throw me water, won't you let us hold back and let us hold each other, lonely water, lonely water, won't you let us hold back? Let us hold each other. Back the river, let me look in your eyes. Home back the river, so I stop for a minute and be my own time. Hold back the river, hold back, yeah. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river, so I stop for a minute and be my time. Hold back the river. Hold back, yeah. Oh, me water. No, me water. Won't you let us hold that? Hey, let us hold each other. Blow me water. Blow me water. Won't you let us hold that? Hey, let us hold each other. Thank you, everybody. Hold back the river.
Hey!
I
Hold
gotta say this,
back
dude.
the
Bravo,
river.
bravo,
Ethan,
bravo.
you are so brave,
My
dude, because you
goodness,
know
that
what?
was
You have the
good.
balls to do something I would never in a million years consider. And that would be singing in public, knowing somebody somewhere is gonna
Claps in
rewatch my
here.
video of me singing, and then unsubscribe immediately.
You're actually my 10. I'm only 10 people away now from
10 people away, man.
1,100.
Let's get it. We got you. We'll get you to that 1100.
Woo! Come on.
Well, we'll get you there, man. We'll get you there.
1,100 is knocking on the door for my
And don't
channel.
forget, as a special treat,
That
unfortunately,
was
you
the
guys
one
my
and
stream
only
won't be able to see
Ethan
this, but for
Boudreaux.
copyright reasons. But after when you do this, I will still play something for you guys on the
They're
piano.
speechless in here.
All right, that's
Oh,
cool. That's cool.
I'll
So-
stay with you. I'll stay with you guys so I can hear your piano, Apex.
For sure, for sure. I think you guys will enjoy it. Don't worry, you guys in my stream, you guys will see that in my other YouTube channel whenever I get the money to get the proper recording equipment. I mean, I was gonna set my phone up on the side of the piano and just let it go, but I don't think it'll do a full 16:9
Dude, don't
thing. I'm
no
just
joke. If you want some tips and advice for them what to pick up, let me know.
Actually, I might reach out to you for that. Did you DM me at all? Or
I didn't
no?
know. I just subbed your channel, your server. I haven't DM'd
So
it
which
yet.
one of you guys is Human or the Hyena?
Not me. I'm Skittlekex Plays, I believe.
Well, you know me. I'm Atlas. Toxic Atlas.
Oh, I mean, yeah, your profile picture at least. Wait, hold on, nobody's. Dude, the
I
Human
haven't
or
pinged.
Hyena's
I
not
haven't
even
pinged you
in
yet.
our chat
No,
thing.
I didn't ping it yet. So.
Thank you
curious
very
now what
much,
that
everybody. That was hold back the river by Jimmy.
Hey, just out of curiosity, Ethan, do you do like before you start singing? Do you do like vocal warm ups?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Well, so my music teacher was telling me that like you're always supposed to do vocal warm ups, otherwise you like damage your vocal cords or something. I mean,
Yeah,
I've
that's
never,
true.
I've always
Well-
sucked anyway, so I didn't really care about damaging my vocal cords.
I
Like,
always
even when I'm, go ahead.
I always do practice before I get on stream.
Well, even when I'm driving along in the car, I'll play the music louder than my voice is singing. And if I start to
Yeah.
hear myself, I'm gonna turn the radio up a little bit more. That way I
It's
kind of
important to do
sound.
warm-ups,
I
though.
think I sound like the artist. I'm like, yeah, I did good.
Because if you don't, you could put strain on your vocal cords.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
damage it real good.
But even
Yeah,
the most
Jared-
Well, for me, what ends up happening is I escalate it, right? I escalated myself. So like I started singing at a low tone, I can kind of hear myself. So I turned the radio up. Now I'm trying to compensate for the radio volume, so I start singing a little bit louder. Now I can start to hear myself again, so I crank it up even louder, and things just get out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say thank you before I end my stream, and before we all do, to Apex Gaming for subscribing to my channel.
Anytime, buddy. I'm glad I could be with
We're
you. I'm glad I
now
can help you
I'm
out.
10 away now from 1,100.
That's awesome, man. That's a huge goal to get.
And thank you for
I-
joining us on the podcast.
Yeah, and
Hey,
thank you.
anytime.
Oh,
Anytime you guys want me, hopefully we can do this again in the future.
Yeah.
yeah.
You should become one of our regulars, man.
I should.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what? Well, that's up to Dazzo, though.
We can
Hey,
make something happen, man. We're always
I'd
Dazzo?
be down for that.
Always looking for a special guest.
Absolutely. If I become one of your regulars, we could also have another special guest.
All right,
Honestly, being a
Skittles.
regular would be phenomenal.
I just wanted to say thank you, everybody in the live stream, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell and set it to all because you want to know when the next shows are coming out, of course. And
And yeah.
be sure, if you haven't, check out these amazing people, content creators. They have channels out there. Look them up. Apex Gamer. I believe Toxic has a channel. I know Dazzo has a channel. I've got a channel. Ethan's got a channel. Jay, do you have
And
a channel?
so does my cousin. Yeah.
Wow, he doesn't even know that I actually have a channel.
Jay, send me your.
He just thinks I show up here.
and I'll subscribe
I
to
said
it.
your name.
You just think I show up here. You don't think I have a channel.
I
Do you want-
think somebody literally has to turn his hearing aid up.
No, you said
Yeah,
I
my
think
cousin-
Toxic has a
In
channel.
while
It
going
seems we
back
all have
to my
channels.
landscape job, my boss, he knows me anyway, right? I had 5 years previous to this company, and they're like, "So what made you want to decide to come back to Robinson's? What were you doing before this?" I'm like, "Content creation." And they're like, "And did that pay you a full-time job?" I'm like, "No." So they're like, "So what was your last source of employment?" I'm like, H&R Block. And he's like, "And what did you do there?" I'm like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Seriously, you just asked me that." H&R Block. It's like one of the biggest tax companies in the world. It's H&R Block, and you ask me what I do there. I'm a receptionist. He's like, "So you don't do taxes?" I'm like, "Yes, I do taxes, and I'm also a receptionist, but I still do taxes. I'm still a part of the team."
I go for coffee. I'm the coffee.
I'm not gonna lie. I got that job just so I could look good in the
Mm-hmm.
There you
You
go.
know, I'll style my hair up a little bit, comb it from the side, spike the front. Look like a businessman with my cup of coffee in my hand, which is most of the time empty by the time I got
Yeah,
to work.
exactly. That's how mine would be too.
And
So anyway, again, huge shout out to Apex Gamer for appearing with us tonight. Great to meet you, man.
Awesome
And,
to meet you guys as well.
Yeah, be sure to check out his channel, of course, and subscribe. Help him get those higher numbers. And check out his videos too. Jay, it's actually the first time I think I've met you in a long time, right? Talked to you in a while.
Yep. Yep.
And
Oh,
Toxic
thanks,
Horse, you and
Alex.
I've had.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. I was talking to my
Oh, yeah.
them.
You're good. You're good. My brain just farted, so you know.
Way to go.
Yep.
God
It's
damn it,
broken.
Skittles.
See, now he's just
Hey,
gonna
man,
skip
when
right
I've been
over
out of the
me.
loop for so long, I gotta remember things.
What word?
See, now
Oh,
you screwed
yeah,
him up so
I
much, he's
think-
gonna skip over me. He's gonna go to the next person like I'm not here.
No, I say. And to our newest team member, community manager, if you will,
Yes.
Toxic.
Because I'm here. I didn't have a choice. They put a knife to my throat and said, drink the maple syrup. You don't have a choice.
So I guess my question for you guys is, what positions do you have open for me to become a regular?
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh.
oh,
Put that after.
oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the after show. That's the after show.
We may be getting.
That's the
Guys,
after.
we may.
I promise
We
you
may
guys,
be
like,
getting
as soon
another.
as I can, I will get like
Ho ho.
some bullshit camcorder out of Aaron's or something. Like some bullshit tabletop tripod. And
Oh
then
my-
record a song just for you guys. That's
Oh
what
my
I'll do.
god.
Oh,
We might have to put. We
Guys,
have to get
Long,
that.
Like a 3-minute short.
We're gonna have to get that. You know that, right? We're gonna have to get that at some point.
Oh yeah. If you really want me to, I can send you guys the Apex Music 2023 link. You can just subscribe to when the first video comes out.
Oh, I'm definitely subscribing.
And then
Me
10
too.
years later, a 2-second "screw you" video comes out.
Yeah, screw you.
One of the martial arts
Unsubscribe.
videos- One of the martial arts videos I wanted to do was one that we reenacted in class, and it was the funniest damn thing ever. So my sensei is like, so if somebody comes up to you and they point you at your face like this, what's your first thing to do? I'm like, I don't fucking know. He's like, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab their finger and you're gonna snap that sucker. And then you're gonna box them in the ear. And then you're gonna kick him in the shin. And then he's like, you're gonna turn around and get a spinning heel kick. I'm like, he's like, any questions? I'm like, yeah, I got one question. And he's like, what's that? And I'm like, what if he just wanted to ask you for directions? He's like, well, I guess he should have asked him across the street.
Oh.
We
There was,
may be
when,
getting
when, you
another.
reminded, when you
Yeah,
said that,
exactly.
when he was talking about his sensei talking about that, I remember because there was a time I was actually looking into this little martial arts thing myself. It was actually an American version of ninjutsu, which is called
Ooh.
American Ninja. And one thing I did not know is you can literally punch through somebody's skin. That's how
Five
easy it is
people
to do.
woke up.
It's
And
like
you know
punching
how you
through
do it?
paper.
You do
Yeah,
it
it's
the
like
same way that Bruce Lee did it. So this is actually kind of cool to talk about real quick before we end, because the martial art that I train in is called Ishinryu Karate. Now, Ishinryu, if you guys have ever seen the Spider-Man movies, Ishinryu Karate is one of the styles that uses a vertical fist punch rather than a horizontal Goju-ryu punch. The reason for this is, I don't know if you can see my whole arm, but if you have your fist out like this, your bones line from your two knuckles up here, they line up to your elbow, which lines up to your shoulder. Now you generate the power from your hip. So you do this little hip flick, which generates the power to your shoulder and out your arm. When Bruce Lee does his 1-inch punch, he gets to here, he measures with his hand, his object. He balls his fist, he does a hip flick, and breaks the board exactly that way. Because he treated the energy starts in your feet, or your foot. It comes up your leg, into your hip, with the hip flick brings it up to your shoulder, out your arm, and then all the power generates into that technique. Ishinryu is one of those styles that actually does the vertical fist punch.
It's pretty cool.
Now, if you turn your hand this way and you do it in your vertical or your horizontal like this, your bones will come here, they'll line up with the knuckle, and then at the elbow, they'll twist. And then they'll come behind your arm.
What degree of belt are you?
I'm green, an assistant instructor.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only
Pretty
two
far
belts that stand between, or one belt that stands between me and black, and that's brown.
Yeah.
It goes white, yellow, orange, green, brown, black. I even have a bow staff. Oh, it's not even in the corner anymore. I forgot I moved it to the closet. But I even have a bow staff. I'm trained in the art of the bow staff.
I will enter you after.
That's nice.
I could easily do Morgan from The Walking Dead.
I'm gonna enter you after. Okay.
I see Morgan in The Walking Dead doing all his like bow staff shit. I'm like, bitch, please, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna talk to you a thing or two.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end the streams here,
And
guys. So
And now the conclusion by our
Thank you,
executive
Blue.
director.
All right.
Yeah, don't look at me.
For coming out to the stream. Big shoutouts to Apex Gaming. Big shoutouts to Skittles and the whole crew here, including us. Ethan, Toxic, Jay, Mikey, who's also behind the scenes, but
And it's
I
gone.
think
I
yeah,
don't know.
probably went to sleep. Either way, but the next show, episode number 7, comes out in 2 weeks on August 22. If you
Shit.
want to be on,
Shit.
if you want to be on the show,
Shit.
direct message myself, Toxic, or Skittles. If you want to be on the show, we will schedule you guys in the future episodes.
If you want to be
Can
on
I
the show,
tell
just
you
let
now?
them know.
Rather than wasting the energy in my fingers, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
See, Skittles, that's how you do it. You announce the whole crew and not be like, this new dude. I don't know his name.
Who is
But as
this
far as my
asshole?
conclusion,
You have to
I
announce
believe
everyone.
that all of you guys, Ethan, keep doing your singing, man. Like easily, Simon Cowell's probably somewhere in the corner crying because he just heard you sing,
Hmm.
and he has not found anybody better.
Oh, don't worry.
I quit.
I'll be singing live again tomorrow.
You better.
Oh, good. I'll be there for that. Jay, hit me
Tomorrow.
up with a link of your YouTube channel, and I'll go follow you over there. Toxic. Hi, Toxic.
Hi. I'll talk to you in DMs.
Who's toxic? Who is this person? I don't know anything about.
Oh, fuck
Somebody
you.
goes to Walmart
Hold
right
on,
now
hold
and
on.
buy himself a bag of
Toxic's a
Skittles.
No,
stranger.
don't.
Show your face cam.
Yeah, no. You can suck my dick.
Show the face cam.
Come on.
You can
Show the
suck my
face
dick.
cam.
That ain't happening in a million years.
Listen.
Not happening.
No, actually, I'm bluffing. I won't do that.
Not
I was
happening.
gonna do a little dance for you. I was gonna do a little dance, but then you might actually turn the camera on, and I would have to do it. And
No,
the
see,
worst thing I can't do besides singing is dancing.
no, see,
Like,
if I do that,
my girlfriend and I, Michelle, at the time, we spent New Year's Eve and New Year's Day together, and there's like this big dance floor at the Radisson Hotel. She's like, "You want to go on a dance floor?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because the cops will be here in like 5 minutes."
you really want to know why I'm not
There's
turning it
an
on?
NCI trailer out here. People be bleeding.
Because then your channels are all gonna get demonetized immediately because I'm shirtless. Because it's hot
I
as
don't
fuck.
know, so I don't give a damn.
So let's flex your muscles and show us.
Yeah, no, what muscles? No thanks.
Show the pecs.
Yeah, no.
You know what? That shouldn't be a thing though, because look at TV, right? So like WWE, obviously it's fake as shit, but people have their shirts off all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they're big.
So you know, just, do the little
They're
mood
big.
bounce.
No thanks. You can suck yourself. You
Unless
can...
it's a mood bounce.
Nope. No thanks. I'm not. Not happening. Camera stays off.
Anyway, to finish my conclusion, Skittles was awesome to meet you too, dude. Don't
Yes.
stop eating Skittles. Do not stop
By the way,
eating Skittles.
I just
just about to end
DM'd
though.
you.
Stop eating Skittles.
you
Eat
on,
something better.
I'm about to end though
Right.
for tonight.
I promise you, when I get paid tomorrow, I'll buy a big bag of Skittles and think of you.
Don't
Yeah,
eat
but-
Skittles.
Maple syrup.
Eat-
Let's buy the Skittles.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
eat
but
maple
maple
syrup. Get
syrup.
maple syrup.
I'll eat a purple one and be like, yeah, this one reminds me of Skittles. And just like chew it like I'm taking communion at the church.
Wow.
No, see, don't get Skittles. Get maple syrup. Support Dazzo.
Yes, drink some maple
I mean, I
syrup.
can do both.
Get drink
Syrup.
drink maple syrup, boys.
You must
I'm
stay
just waiting
hydrated.
for Dazzo to come up with a t-shirt that says that.
Alright.
I might just
Does
do it.
anybody else have any other conclusions they want to add in?
Big shout out to all of these guys. Everyone, if you're in the chat, go check out these guys. They are fucking awesome. I mean it, dead ass. Go check them out. And I'll always say this: stay hydrated, you dumb idiots. You need to drink.
Yeah.
Drink.
Only with maple syrup.
Well, see, that's kind of my problem. I went out landscaping all day on my first day on the 7th. I brought this. This is all I had for the entire freaking day.
Oh, good job.
Like
my
90
goodness.
degree weather.
Good job.
How'd
This
you
was
last
gone
on
the first
it?
hour I was working. I had the next 7 hours with nothing.
I bet you learned your
I
lesson.
was about to cut this some bitch open and grab the fucking flavor bag out of it and just chug that.
Bring 2 of them.
Yeah, bring 2 of them.
This is actually good. If you guys have never heard of Circle, I'm going to do like an unofficial ad real quick. But if you guys have never heard of Circle water bottles, definitely get them. The water stays watered down here. You take a drink, and the flavor pot is actually this thing. Which
New
I actually was
sponsorship.
curious of what it looks like on the inside of it.
Sponsorship.
There's actually a little bag in here, and I don't know how the sucky part works, but water goes in here. and then you suck out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream here. This is getting too deep. We're gonna have to end the stream here. Sorry guys, it's getting too deep.
So this knob right here, you can actually change the level of flavor from 1 to 9. 9's the strongest. Don't use it because you're gonna regret it. And your bag will be empty in like 5 minutes. But yeah, circle water bottle. Check them out.
All right, that is going to be it for the stream. Thank you to everybody for coming out on everybody's stream channels tonight.
Absolutely.
And we will see you guys on the next live stream right here
Peace
on
out.
the Dazzo and Friends Talk Show. Peace out.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody in my chat. Good night, everybody.
Stay
in
hydrated,
Dazzo.
all you
Good night,
beautiful people
everybody.
out there.
Right.
Same thing
And-
Ethan just said.
Good night, everybody in Apex's chat. Please, guys, please follow
Oh,
my
yeah, we'll get
channel
that
and
for you
everybody
in just a
else's
second.
channel.
Stay
And,
hydrated, everybody.
Please follow my cousin's channel down.
Thank you all so much for showing up. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream as much as I did and had some fun talking with our friend Apex Gamer. But guys, until the next time, I will see you all later. So stay safe out there. Much love, and I'll always say it. You know I will. Stay hydrated, and always be yourself. But until next time, peace out, much love. Bye-bye!